Good evening. The big night is here. All the talk is going to be over. Others went to cut their hair, got new outfits, just to make sure that they are ready to welcome the Eagles back home, because Minister Zizi Got was there. There's a Ghanaian there. What's a Ghanaian man doing there? As the teams line up, we look forward to an awesome day, an awesome game. South Africa versus Nigeria. Gentlemen, good evening and welcome.
Thank you. Good evening.
We start with this makeshift South Africa.
Makeshift South Africa.
I am worried.
Yeah, why are you worried?
A Ghanaian is supporting us. If it comes to penalties, Ghanaian kick rosette and every other thing. Why the shirt today? Or did you lose a bet somewhere?
My brother, one thing that Ghanaians are known for, we are honest. We are honest people. We say the truth where it needs to be.
So are you wearing truth?
That's it, my brother. You are clever. I like that about you.
Thank you for being here. Hey, enemy of the state, how are you?
I
see you got new threads, you got new haircut.
Yeah.
You know, you ready to go welcome the boys after they are lost today?
Let me tell you something. Yesterday I couldn't...
You're only missing a mask. The Victor mask.
The Osimhen mask.
Yes. No, let me tell you something. I couldn't sleep last night because we got the news that Victor Osimhen is suffering from an abdominal issue. So we had to pray all night for his speedy recovery.
You prayed?
And he is here today.
How many prophets are in Nigeria? Which because it's the one land that's got most prophets.
Wow.
Papa Jeff, thank you for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you very much. This is a maiden one for me, and I'm so glad to be among you. But you know, they used to say that after the group stage, they said that the minnows have gone home. By this time, the powerhouse have gone home and the minnows have stayed.
No, Nigeria is still there, so the minnows are there.
No. Nigeria is not the powerhouse anymore. So
I like that. I like that. Thank you very much, Papa Jeff. Thank you very much.
With what has happened, Papa Jeff, we'll start with you. The gap between the big boys and what is traditionally the big teams.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the teams that have won the most AFCONs, you look at Egypt. Salah is back at Liverpool and is watching like us now on TV. You look at Morocco, number one in Africa, ranked number one, semi-finalist. And the expectations were these teams were going to be the ones that are here.
Yeah.
And now we're sitting, we're watching them. Has the gap closed in Africa in terms of the way football is?
Yeah, but in Africa, there's no more small teams. That's what I've been asking. That you know, sometimes we don't have to exclude nations not to participate in the qualifying process. We don't have to say no. You have to play the preliminaries and then you go into into groupings so you can start playing the qualifying. No, you start. Each and every one will be taken on an equal foot. So they go and play in the qualifying. This is what we're seeing now, and I'm very happy to see that sub-Saharan football, especially your Namibia and South Africa and the DRC, even Cameroon, are trying to close up the gap when it comes to the Northern African. But sometimes we do lack the professionalism in terms of local leagues, which we have to strengthen in order to have a backbone of our national teams with only local-based players, and when we can have those imported players to come and strengthen the squads.
Papa Jeff, you've got an invite from Junior. Junior's having everybody who's going on a trip to watch after the AFCON. He says we're all going to Cape Verde because he saw some beautiful people there.
He saw some beautiful women.
Where?
On the TV.
But Cape Verde's got only 500,000 people.
Yeah, but out of that 500,000, they have 499,000 beautiful women.
They only come to the shows when it is very hot, like now.
Yes.
You've seen the national anthem.
Yes.
You've seen your players. Victor's there.
I was singing the national anthem, but not too loud.
You will sing it to the airport. Also go and fetch them.
Your thoughts, the tension, everything. How are you feeling?
I just want to correct Papa Jeff because he made a grammatical error. He meant to say Nigeria is still a powerhouse in African football.
When was the last time Nigeria won it?
It was in 2013, but you know,
in South Africa.
it can be resolved in this tournament.
So you're speaking into the future. You are prophesying. But Nigeria's got
No,
prophets,
but
so we
listen,
understand.
I'm excited between these two nations. This is going to be their 15th meeting. We know Nigeria has 7 wins. South Africa has 2 wins, 5 draws. It's going to be an incredible match. And I just want to appeal to like everybody watching today. This is a chance for us to come together and just enjoy the beautiful game.
Yeah, but when it comes to South Africa, it's not the same thing. Because South Africa wants to take revenge after the 2019 encounter in Egypt.
In Egypt,
Oh,
because you
yes.
knocked us out in the semi
Yeah, in the semi-final.
You can't forget that one.
No, you can't forget that one.
What about what you guys did to us in Uyo, in Nigeria?
We understand that. And there was something that I saw today which was very intriguing.
Yes.
One of the things is that I saw the chairman of Chippa United.
Yes,
He says his
yes.
players playing for Nigeria, so he's supporting Chippa United.
Yes.
Your thoughts on that?
Well, you must put your money where your bread. That's where his bread is. I mean, why not? That's
So
his player.
loyalty doesn't mean anything.
Oh, loyalty.
That's nonsense.
Patriotism doesn't mean anything.
Now, patriotism should prevail. Because this guy, when he plays for Chippa United, he doesn't play for free.
Yes.
They pay him
He
a
gets paid.
salary.
Yes.
Fair enough.
So,
But I mean, come
Chippa
on.
United is a South African based. It's a South African club. So they should be behind
Your loyalty.
Oh, no,
See,
I agree
right
with
now,
him.
while you wear that shirt, if
Yes.
the Black Stars were against South Africa, would you wear that shirt?
I'll wear this head to toe.
You're
And you expect me
lying.
to
Black Stars.
Now you want to say
You
that.
lie
You
on
want to do
TV.
that.
With the
You
kind
lie
of game,
live.
with the kind of game they're playing,
Well,
Papa
well-
Jeff, with the kind of game they're playing, with what's going on in the FA.
This one forgets that we still owe him. a
Wait,
shirt.
wait, no, but Papa Jeff, look, if an FA makes a budget of $8.5 million to come to a tournament worth $3.5 million, you want me to support the FA with taxpayers' money?
You're not supporting the
but-
FA.
no, but
No,
Junior,
you're
Junior.
supporting the country.
But if-
Those players are the ambassadors.
Junior,
of,
we hear there are things within the Ghanaian football.
Yes.
it happens
you're
everywhere
still
in
Ghanaian.
Africa.
I'm so Ghanaian, but
Yeah.
I support the right thing.
No.
No. This is
If
not
I-
the right thing.
because-
What you call right thing?
If I do support them and they win and they go back to Ghana, they will say that this is their justification for wasting people's money, and it's not fair. You understand?
No, so they are the ambassadors. The ambassadors. The national ambassadors.
Now,
Let me ask you a simple question.
Yeah.
If an armed robber goes to church to go and pay tithe, should the pastor receive it?
Well, the title, we're not in
Please answer me.
Yeah.
No, before.
Yeah.
If an armed robber.
No, the tithe will serve to do church works.
So the pastor should accept it.
It's not about the pastor accepting it. The church. It's not about the
he's
pastor.
not giving. So he's giving. Is he giving to the pastor of the church?
With the church.
Okay, fine. Should the church accept it?
Yeah. Why not?
But he's giving.
He's giving. They didn't force him to give.
Freely give, says the Bible, and he must be cheerful.
He gives
From what we
on
see,
his own volition.
Papa Jeff, there's quite a contrast in terms of the coaching teams.
Yes.
We've got Hugo Bruce, who's won it with Cameroon before, so he understands what is taken, and maybe the direction that South Africa has taken is that the identity of football that they've played the occasion more than it is about keeping the style of football. And on the Nigerian side, you've got a coach who's now going, this is my first bash.
Yeah, but when it comes to South Africa has its own way of playing. They have their own, game because they keep the ball. The tiki-taka game. That's what they play.
Yeah.
But they go so fast, and I want them to preserve that energy so they can tie out Ademola, Lookman, and the mask command.
Sorry, Papa Jeff. Cramps are starting.
That's not
Victor's
looking
down.
good. That's not looking
Is
good.
the Nigerian jollof that he eats?
He had too much jollof.
Too much Nigerian jollof. That's what happens to you. So his stomach is running.
Nobody touched him in the stomach, right? Mbala
that-
just had a solid tackle from Kulu.
Is it jollof? Nobody touched him. Is the jollof? Nigeria jollof always does this to you.
Oh, I tell you, Victor Osimhen is extremely vital to the Super Eagles play.
And the thing about Victor
He's created the most chances.
from the way that Victor plays,
Yes.
by virtue of the energy that he gives, the press that he does in the front, nobody can be able to be, as a defender, you can't be comfortable playing from the back because he's going to come with pressure.
Yeah.
He's going to be,
He's
but
going to
also
come
what
with
he
the
does, because he's that key point in the front, when you are attacking, he can be able to move people away. His absence, how would that affect that if he's not going? Because I doubt he's going to be able to finish the game if already in the first minute he's already cramping.
Look, no, Nigeria actually have a very good bench. We have strikers like Iheanacho that could come through. We have Murphy that could come through. And these players haven't really had minutes in this competition. They will be hungry on the bench. They will be ready to go. So if we lose Victor, trust me, we have replacements, on the bench to do the job.
But on the other side, it will be much better for South African defense because most of the time we say that the defenders are on the back of the striker. Yeah. But this time around, Osimhen is on the back of the defender. Yeah. If he goes out, it will give freedom to the defenders.
Because as much as the quality is then it changes how Nigeria plays.
Yes.
Because now we don't have to watch you. You are not Victor.
No, yes.
We don't have to worry about you chasing. You're not going to be
absolutely. And you have time, you have the strength, and your reading of the game would be much better than when he comes because he puts so much pressure on the
personality that is Victor.
And he definitely opens up opposition defenses
and they create more spaces for Lookman.
Yes, Lookman. Moses Simon, Lookman, and Victor Osimhen have been doing the damage for Nigeria, but. South Africa, I've noticed something about their defenders. They're very slow on the turn, So if they have to deal with a very pacey striker, it could be a problem. Look, we saw what happened against Namibia.
They are pacey themselves, the South Africans. When they play, when they have the ball, that's one of my worries because they run so much on the pitch and they don't have time to breathe. I want them to pause the game. That's why I want Zwane to be the main man in the middle of the
So you want, as South Africans would say, you would like to see a dancing Mshishi. Because when he dances, it means that he's influencing the game.
Absolutely.
He's been able to distribute the ball. He's been able to make sure that others come into it.
Because when you...
that's poor. But...
No, that's not poor. It's going to be like that the whole day. Get used to it. That's a standard movie.
Wow. But like a player for the Super Eagles like Moses Simon has impressed me like in recent games because he couldn't cross a ball to save his life, But in the last 2 games, he's been impressive. And South Africa, I think if the Super Eagles actually approach this game feeling arrogant, taking South Africa for granted, they will get hurt because players like Mokoena, when a team...
Just pause. Are you seeing a different side of Victor because of that? He would have pressed Williams if he was well enough.
Yes.
If he was well enough, he would have...
Physically, he's not up to the standard, actually. So he will be taken out just to give Iheanacho time to come on. But I know that they're pressing him. And I wish that Napoli won't be very happy to see that.
Napoli will be like Liverpool, not happy to receive another patient.
Absolutely.
But with that, because now you've got to be able to say, is it better to just take him off because you don't want to aggravate it? Because you still got to have the wellness of the player in mind as a coach. Because a half-fit Victor, is he any good?
No, sorry to cut you, but... the reports I've heard about Victor's personality is that he's a very stubborn lad. Yeah. Like he wants to play all the time. He's that kind of player. So, it's more of, the player wants to be there, even though he's not 100%, but he really, really wants to play and
But if I was
Nigeria.
Pesario, one of his assistants, I would have kept Victor on the bench until the last 20 minutes of
because
the game.
He can give you something.
He can give me something, but I wouldn't have started him with his condition.
But I'm seeing a lot of South African moves coming, and it looks like your main man, Themba Zwane, seem to be orchestrating a lot.
That's what I wanted to do. He will pause the game. He has that kind of maturity. So he knows He may create space and Pesitao will take his normal runs and he will give the ball there. So that's what I want him. I want them to pause the game.
But there's
and
also
Nigeria will be tired.
But there's also the side of Nigeria that even though they have won and gotten here, they have not. They've played a lot in terms of relying on the counter.
Yeah.
They will play and they'll absorb a lot of pressure and they will hit you on a counter. Do you see that being a ploy tonight?
No. South Africa is deploying his hunters, its hunters all over the pitch. I don't see that Nigeria developing his normal game, which was to press most of the time, pressing with Simon Moses and Osimhen pressing and opening up space for Lookman. But this is not happening today. For now, for the result of the game.
For now,
yeah.
I know Junior was busy praying there. Who were you praying for?
You know, during every game, I get a revelation, so I need to go to my sacred place and get the scores for this game. And it's going to be 3-0 against Nigeria.
Oh my
Whoa,
goodness.
such a...
Oh my God.
So we can have abdominal pain.
Oh my gosh. Yay.
You know, I need to go to my secret room and, do the things.
Hey, that secret room of yours.
And you see, that's what I'm
Under
saying.
fire.
If Osimhen was in his
element,
he would have the start.
No, there's a...
yes.
But also, South Africa is doing very well. They're becoming like a group, and they are there. They defend together and they attack together. They are not going so deep when defending.
Yes.
I mean, Papa J, one of the things and what you are saying in terms of the way that the defense has played has been one of the things that...
Oh, what a bad cross. What a terrible
But I told you
cross.
that's the standard. One of the things is that
cross.
when you look at, even when South Africa played Morocco, even when they played Tunisia, there was a lot of box entries from the opposition.
Yeah.
But the defense made sure that there were never shots on target.
Especially Mvala. Mvala was my main man. This guy... his interventions, most of the time, he will do something, even though he did concede a penalty for but he worked very hard.
He didn't. He saved us. Because that was a goal-bound shot, and it was a penalty.
To add on to what you said, even if you look at the Cape Verde game, Cape Verde had 25 shots. Only 3 were on target.
Yeah, only
in
3.
Game.
Yeah, the defense, the South African team, they gel very well. The mayonnaise of South Africa is gelling very well, and I like that kind of atmosphere. Yeah. And they are not afraid. Look how they deploy the normal game, and now they're pausing because Tembazwane is now in his element. And Nigeria, the Super Eagles, are unable to deploy the normal game.
But from what I'm seeing, there's a lot of pressure from a Nigerian perspective that there's big names there that want to do well. The Victors, the Ayobi, they want to do well. How much pressure is coming from the Nigerian supporters in terms of saying they must be able to win this game?
No, everybody knows what's at stake today. It's
Springbok.
I mean, everybody knows that this is a match. It's a must-win match
for South Africa.
For
yes,
both teams.
Oh, okay.
It's a must-win.
Yeah,
match
but the one who
both
has
teams.
lots of pressure is Nigeria.
Yes.
South Africa takes it so freely.
Yes.
Because for me, they have reached South Africa and Congo. They have reached their goals of being in the semi-final. For me, they've done very well. So the pressure is on Nigeria to prove the critics wrong, which is not very easy.
I don't think so.
Because,
I think the
because
pressure
South Africa is gaining the momentum,
yes,
and they're getting there.
So they've peaked at the right time in the right way.
Absolutely, and
No, but this is a boiling pot of a fixture. Nigeria, South Africa. Every time Nigeria, South Africa play, trust me, both teams want to win.
For me, right, I see from a different angle. You've got a South African team that's full of local-based players, and you've got a Nigerian team that's full of
international stars.
Battling it out on the pitch. So it's a very, 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 it's a very interesting. It's a contrasting team. Contrasting,
And I think Papa Jeff said that earlier. Yeah. One of the things that South Africa has got is that because of the PSL, the way that it's structured, the way that it runs, and sometimes we forget, we think that every single African country has got that. In other countries, and I was saying this to a friend of mine, I said,
they don't have that.
when you look at Senegal, you have to leave Senegal to be able to be a soccer player. If you in most of the countries that they don't have leagues that run as well as the PSL.
No.
Offside.
Okay, offside.
Yeah, but
Victor
exactly.
Osimhen
But in Senegal, they have youth academies.
They're very good with that because their youth structures are
absolutely.
competing.
And when players graduate from those academies, straight away they are exported to the teams that are funding those academies.
Raw materials.
Yes, raw material. But South Africa, I'm very proud of South Africa because PSL is the only league that has more players at the AFCON.
Yes.
When you took the whole team, almost the whole team of Namibia, the whole planet trade in South Africa.
Because even now in the semi-finals, you're still saying the one league at this stage that is there is the PSL.
It is the PSL.
Even in Nigeria, the goalkeeper is from the PSL.
And the PSL contributed there by Ghana. There was a certain goalkeeper there who open net.
For us, PSL gave us a mistake. They gave us a mistake. That's what
so there's the good and the bad.
There's a good apple and the bad apple.
Actually, most of FA president and officials, they should copy the PSL model for Africa.
But is it not where, and I know we're focusing on the game, but is not where the AF, where CAF is now saying clubs must be able to set up structures. Those are going to be important in terms of sharing those skills, in terms of making sure that other countries know what to do in terms of setting up that structure.
Yeah, that's another story that we can discuss about that all day. Because, in Africa, we don't have so much sponsors. And that's why it's jeopardized almost. Yeah, but when you go back to the game, I'm very surprised that Nigeria
nice one.
is not doing very well.
You know, what I can see so far is that South Africa, they like to defend with 6 players and attack with 4.
Yeah, sometimes 6.
That's what I'm
saying. Sometimes 5-5.
Yeah. The Nigerians are actually finding it hard to penetrate through.
That was a very
timely intervention.
Very needed touch because you look at the Nigerian side.
Runway Williams, our new finance minister.
But I'm not really scared of Osimhen in front of the post, though. If you look at a striker of his caliber, 1 goal, 1 assist, 19 shots. In such a tournament, I'm not really scared of him.
But
you don't have to be the job he does.
Yeah,
he creates spaces for others.
He moves people.
Yeah,
but also
he's a key player in the Nigerian setup. But that's why you see Lookman has got more goals here, 3 more than him.
Yeah. But you watch Osimhen is more marked than anybody. But also, isn't it very interesting to say Osimhen as a top talisman for Nigeria.
Yeah.
And you look at South Africa, one of the top players that came into this tournament with a lot expected from him, the way he was doing at Al Ahly. Those two have not set the stage alight. Yes, they've been part of the team. Percy Tau has not set the stage alight. Neither has Victor. But
this is a chance for South Africa.
Yeah, you see now, they're not rushing. They're just taking it one step at a time.
But you know, Mudiba scored against the keeper. The last time Sundowns played cheaper, one of the guys to score was, and those players are still there. So
history can repeat itself.
History shall do what it normally.
No, I see South Africa scoring today. Both.
So you agree with Junior?
Both defenses have been stingy with giving away goals. Nigeria has only conceded 1 goal. South Africa 2. But both teams have scored 6 goals in this tournament so far, which is ironic to see that. I think just based off the stats, you could see this is going to be a very close game. But I don't see this going to extra time. I think it will be decided within 90 minutes.
Let me correct my pastor right here.
Your pastor?
He's just like one, so I might as well call him one.
Prophet
Men of God. We cannot live with them. We cannot live without them.
Let me correct you, man of God. The same way you wanted to correct Papa Jeff.
Yes.
South Africa is not scoring a goal today. South Africa is winning today.
Woo!
That is the correction I wanted to make.
No.
Okay.
If you look at it, I can tell you now, Victor is not himself.
Yeah, I know. Victor,
Victor is not himself. Because he's not even pressing, he's not even...
But-
I mean, the way his mobility
But
is so...
Bo.
He is... Because also you look at... And you've got to look at the teams that he plays for.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very mobile player. And to get here, he's been very mobile.
Yes.
And now he is like, it's a different Victor.
Yes, absolutely. But now it is time for Ayobi to take his full responsibilities, to control the middle of the park, and to try to loop those balls off the shoulders of South African defenders.
South Africa.
And you can't keep the momentum that, like he's somebody who's been like optimum throughout the tournament. When
Yes.
it comes to his work rate, you
Yes.
cannot at least they
You're
should have
changing
rested
him. You're changing him as a player totally.
Yeah. Like they should have given him some time to also rest again.
But
That was a
you
close
see,
one. Corner.
the chance Angola had that, the ball struck the post. That mistake was coming from Iwobi in the midfield. He didn't press in the middle of the park. And when you don't do that, especially against a team like South Africa that have a Mokoena that can shoot from range.
Is Iwobi known as a type of player? Because it's the same. When you hear people say, Pesitao must defend, I'm like, where have you seen Pesitao defend? Is Iwobi the type of player who defends?
That is Coach Pesero's, playing style. That is what he needs from his players. And that's why a player like Iheanacho is not playing.
Oh, so now you know what he needs.
Because he needs players that press the ball, that are hard working.
But at national team level, at this stage, if defensive football is not your thing, no matter what you do, because remember what I was saying there in the other show, when you see certain players who are very deep in terms of defending, when you see a Pesitao having come deep, I worry because he's not
that kind of...
Because he'll look for that pass that goes through.
Absolutely,
he does that. Now you've put the opposition on an attacking position.
He likes running off the shoulders of the defenders, and that's what he enjoys the most.
No, finish what you said, Jeff.
And yes, I just want to say that I want Ayobi to play his role now, because Osimhen is not 10. Running. He's not putting that pressure on Vala and other defenders. And South Africa has to take. I'm very happy because they're not rushing today. They play the game that I want them to play, to develop. So they suck out the steam out of Nigerian players, and Mokoena will also come.
He's going to come with a belt of a shot. But one of the things that we've got to be able to say, and I keep going back to this. CAF has done well with this tournament. Brilliant. In terms of we take ourselves seriously. We're going to produce and make sure that everything that is off the field is proper. Because you're not hearing many stories about this and that not being done. Everything, the facilities, the organization and everything, CAF have done well in terms of that. Is this the new way that we expect now to say, this is the standard for CAF moving forward, and they will keep it as next year we're also having the same tournament?
We shall set the precedent, and once the precedent had the basis has been laid, and then we can start building upon it. Because I want our tournament to be well marketed all over the world, because it should be like Euro, like European Champions League.
Yes.
When it is there, the whole world stops and they watch the game. And I want that to be to happen, because we do have the quality, we do have the material, we do have everything which is asked for to have a very well sponsored, marketed game.
I mean, I was talking to somebody, the Asian Cup is now on. They said, it's on, but we're watching CAF.
You're watching CAF.
Yes, it is on. Exactly.
And didn't you see Jordan, surprise South Korea the other night? I'm following it a little bit.
There's a Nigerian jollof about to be cooked here. So what will I be even be?
He's looking for a new home. But the thing is, and I know. And for me, that's what I'm liking about Africa setting a new standard. We are now saying excellence is part of who we are. Now you've got European countries where people are watching this, and you are able, this defending compactly in the middle, which is when Nigeria normally want to go. It's like it's like you're going peak hour into Lagos.
Since the beginning of the tournament, it is my first time to see Osimhen getting the ball and running away from the defenders with his back against the goal. I've never seen that.
No.
So he's well guarded. He doesn't know what to do now. So he has to have some kind of support on the middle of the park. So that's where I say Ayobi should pick up his
But
game.
what's happening in that I'm seeing is that they want to play through the middle. But the middle the middle is like Lagos peak hour traffic.
It's like Lagos traffic.
Every time it's peak hour in Lagos, every time, morning, midnight, every time it's peak traffic.
A city that never sleeps.
I mean, you look
Free
at
kick.
Yeah.
Free kick.
As if you are going to score, my
Thank
brother.
you.
Calm down.
Thank
Calm
you.
down.
Free kick.
Calm down. It's
You
not
know
like you're
what
going to
I'm
make the best.
liking that I'm seeing from South Africa so far? They have attacking midfielders disguised as wingers. You know, I'm seeing that with Persitao, and I'm seeing it with.
But this is modern game.
Yeah, you
this
don't
is a
limit.
modern game.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
It's a
lovely
modern
to
game. You
see.
can't-
And-
you can't
and
be
know, if the Nigerians play their normal game of sitting back, then you get a player like Mokoena that can strike it from distance. And I'm worried about that for the Nigerian defense. You know, if they're too laid back, they don't press hard enough, a Mokoena could whip it from distance.
Because, but this is it was very childish for him to commit that foul
In that
because
area.
it was going. There were more defenders. There
was more defenders ahead of him
they were
than
going
anything else.
to catch him. He didn't have to do that, you know. And this will put more pressure on the goalkeeper.
So, Papa Jeff,
Yes.
just to ask you one more question. Do you
Hey, there's Bafoy. So the Ghanaians are watching
Oh, of course.
because they
Of
can't
course.
play.
No, it's because there cannot be AFCON without Ghana. Not even if we are not playing.
Oh,
The
man.
compensations will be about us. We have that influence.
No, that man,
JJ
that
Okocha.
man there,
Legendary
JJ Okocha himself.
that man was a player and a half. But here's my thing, and then here's
You
my
know, I've
question.
interviewed him before. Just putting it out there.
Oh, okay.
Mr. JJ Okocha.
So
I
good
had
they named him twice.
I had to pull out my inner stalker to get that interview.
The same way
4
that's-
days by his hotel just to get that interview, and I got what I wanted at the end.
Question though. How many goals has Nigeria scored through set pieces?
None.
So your
But we
excitement
almost scored
is your
one
excitement
against
that is
Cameroon.
that your
Like,
Almost doesn't count.
Victor's fingernail was offside. His fingernail, Papa Jeff.
Yeah.
The fingernail was offside, and they ruled out the goal. You know, so you know, I'm blaming it on VAR. I could have answered your question with so much confidence and swagger now.
You always have excuses. They always have excuses.
But I'm very disappointed with the VAR because I'm still wondering myself why Sadio Mane was still on the pitch
Yes.
against Cameroon.
Yes.
Look, and we
That's
said
true.
what happened was, and this
Against
was the,
Ivory
and we were in the
Coast.
Against
studio.
Ivory Coast.
Yes.
Against Ivory
Because we
Coast.
said
In the quarterfinals.
it was the Sadio Mane
Elements.
that they judged more than judged the player. And rule of ref is that you don't care who the player is. You look at what happened. Because all of us said it should have been a red card.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It should have been a
Do
red
you
card
believe,
without
do you
any
believe it
debate.
was that, or it was just a technical?
No.
He even refused to go
lapse
watch the
of-
VR. He even refused to go watch the VR. Like, he refused to go even go check it out.
And it's not just because he is Sadio Mane, he is a player. He
And-
was
and
not
that-
supposed to tackle the way he did. He was going to break his leg.
Because the
Fortunately for the player, he moved out.
he
his
moved
leg,
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But otherwise, he was going to be in big to injured.
Yes.
So for me, Sadio Mane should have gone
should
out.
have never finished the game.
And even for me, CAF should, the disciplinary committee should follow him and say that you have to get, you are banned for 2 games.
I think that's also, well, but that's the effects of having big names in your lineup, though. They tend to, 'cause remember, at the end of the day, these referees are also humans.
No,
You
but,
understand?
but the thing is, here's my thing.
Yes.
And maybe Papa Jeff, you can maybe just school us here. From a VAR perspective, you see it, do you tell the ref, or does the ref then have to ask and say, is there anything? If he doesn't ask, you let it
need
go,
assistance.
or how does it then work?
You know, these things of VAR, I've never been for it from the start. I've never appreciated it because the game is becoming denaturalized, which I don't like. You know? And
You saw Gambia nearly scored like the hand of God.
You see, and someone is there watching videos and telling you, no, there's a foul, and you, the referee, you are addicted. You become to follow what those guys are telling you to do, and they interpret the way they see it true for them.
Yes,
which is
the referees are not confident to
they are
make
not
their call
confident.
anymore.
Yes, and now we don't know if referees are good, are competent, or it is VAR.
True.
But isn't it meant to be at a place whereby it helps you?
Ooh, beautiful soccer.
Wow.
Beautiful soccer.
Wow.
Beautiful soccer.
This is a goal. Put the ball in.
Are you wait? Are you supporting?
Oh, is that a push?
Yo.
Is that a push?
No.
But you know what I'm not understanding, Papa Jeff? Okay, so there's a call for
Nah,
penalty.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
It can be.
It can be.
It can be.
Ooh, the handball there. There's a handball there by
Yeah, there's a
Mudau.
handball, but we have to. No, they can't. They can't.
They
give
can't
it.
because the body,
They can't.
the hands was close to the body.
Yes, they can't give it.
It's one of those rules that always gets to me, and I'll tell you why. I always say, because when I played, it was ball to hand. Is that? It doesn't matter what. Because now is it natural position? So if it's natural, but it interferes with the flow of the ball.
Absolutely. But if they don't give this, they should also give when a defender is jumping up.
Yeah.
Because I always go.
You can't jump like
you can't jump like this.
You can't jump like
You
are you a
have to
Maasai?
support your jump.
Are you a Maasai? It's only the Maasai that jump like that. You're not a Maasai.
Yeah, only people from Ghana jump like that. You see.
You see, if South Africa continue attacking the way they do,
Oh my
they will get a
goodness.
penalty.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
going on here?
Yeah.
My South African
My friend,
brothers, they shine.
you
Yo!
don't.
Oh, I can't watch this.
No.
I can't watch this anymore.
Watch. There's one key player that's there. If you watch Tembazwane, he's always within
Let me
those.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. I saw it against Angola, and most teams were not doing that. Most teams were not doing that enough against Nigeria when they're attacking when they're defending in banks of five. You see those through balls.
No.
Our defenders struggle with that one.
And
through balls.
and guess who's the master of those small games? Tembazwane in those small spaces. He is deadly because that's what he looks for. If you are playing with Tembazwane, you want to be there because you want to be running.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you are Percy Dow, you want to be running on the shoulder because what's important is that defenders need to stand still or stand in their position. But if you're moving from one marker to the next and Tembazwane is there,
Am I the one who sees the Nigerian players are getting frustrated?
Yeah, because
No,
because they can't get the ball to Osimhen or
They are getting
Lookman.
very frustrated.
Yeah,
They're getting frustrated.
They don't play the usual game.
And it's only the first
game
half.
is not flamboyant as usual, but
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to be also more physical with the South Africans, because I feel traditionally Bafana struggle against the more physical teams. We saw that against Mali. You know, Mali came out in the second half.
yeah, but
they were very physical.
Bafana very light. That's why they run a lot.
Yes.
Very flamboyant.
South Africa is not known for the physicality.
Yeah,
But it's also
that's what Nigeria is hoping they would have as an advantage.
But hey,
against
here's
them
my
today.
thing. Just because you're physical, because you've got to look at how Mali applied themselves.
Yeah.
You've got to be physical, but also apply yourself in a certain way.
That's
But
right.
Nigeria, you may be physical. Are you applying yourself the same way? And the answer in this is no.
Oh man, you know I'm loving your hosting. You're doing a great job because you're not taking sides. I'm enjoying it.
No, it's not
Well
about
done,
that.
brother.
It's not about taking. We enjoy football.
Yeah,
and
but
we
we're
should-
enjoying
yeah.
him. You know, he's not taking.
My brother.
I'm proud of you,
Me,
Mpo.
I know Nigerian. When a Nigerian gives you a compliment,
You must know that it's
the demand coming.
But when you see this, when you see other players before those one,
Yeah.
who have reached this level of the game? Because you know, when with the Stephen Keshi, we had other players that were left out and they were mourning that they didn't take us. We wanted also to be part of the team, but those players have already retired. But what do you say about this? What do you see in this current crop of players?
I see hunger. I see hunger in their eyes. They want to win.
What are you?
And that is what is exciting about the Super Eagles right now. These players are a group of players that want to win. You know, we're seeing the desire. It's not what we saw in 2019 when they played Tunisia.
But the team,
they were lackadaisical.
But when I see the team hasn't really changed
Yes.
from the team that was beaten by Ghana.
No, and also
by Ghana
the
going
formation.
to the World Cup.
Also the formation from Pesero has
You heard the
changed
name. You heard the name. He mentioned Ghana. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just wanted to
listen,
make sure.
because Nigeria traditionally like to play their 4-4-2 formation, but Pesero has introduced something new to Nigerian football with the formations we're playing.
But I hear you from a personal perspective that because he's now in the same, suddenly people are going.
No, but you're the same. He's the same one that said stats don't matter.
So
in the last game, please let's address.
So
this
So wait.
Please.
While
he said stats don't matter in the last.
But most of the Nigerians don't believe in the coach. If we've been honest.
Yeah.
Before the tournament was like, no, we don't want him. We don't want him.
I said so too.
But now because he's done well,
I owe him an apology.
You know, there's always there's a coach at
Success has many friends.
And Steve Khompela loves that coach because he says success has many fathers. And everybody, when you're successful, suddenly remembers that you are there. But with that being said, while you may say you're seeing hunger, I'm not seeing it because Nigerian used to play with flair and they would almost play it. Their confidence bordered with arrogance. You had the likes of JJ who would dominate. The likes of Daniel who would be. You couldn't just. But now you go into.
I can't even say that.
There was a time on these people. Can we just have an eye test? An eye test.
The one from Chelsea.
Can we call our producer to give this boy
No. The one.
What's his name? For dead. That he made that goal for Lukman.
Yeah, but it only came once.
Boys, these players have skill. Watch properly what they're doing on the wings.
I won the Nigeria that I saw at the Olympics in 1996. That was the team.
You will never see that again.
Yeah.
No.
You will never see that again.
You know, beating Argentina, beating Brazil.
I have breaking news for you. That is not happening. That is not happening now. And the thing for me is that, and we said this about Senegal, while Senegal may be out, you can see the youngsters that are coming up because you say they're under 20, they're under 23s have been doing so. From a Nigerian perspective, are you seeing players that you are saying are the next generation?
No, I don't see them.
Well, there are no grandfathers.
I don't see the Nwanku Kanu. I don't see the Victor
Papa Jeff,
Ikpeba.
everybody's playing with their real age. Victor Osimhen, 2015. I watched his clips from 2015. I saw this as a young man, no age cheated. So I'm loving this team. There's no grandfather here. There's nobody that has escaped the old age home.
Maybe that's what they're
just to make match.
No. You see.
Oh, South Africa.
Percy! No, man, Percy.
My God, Percy Tau. He's supposed to just take that shot.
Please change Junior's shirt. That's the reason why we're not scoring is because Junior's wearing that shirt. I think Junior must change that shirt.
Oh, my goodness. But why aren't players taking shots like quickly passing with one, like crossing the ball with one touch?
But he could have looked at where Mokoena was and tried to, rather than take that control. That the control was too bad for him.
And what I can see from this match is South Africa genuinely have a chance.
But they're
opening up the Nigerian defense at will.
But let's do. This is for the first time that I'm seeing a South Africa that is now dominating the opposition. And where they're creating clearer chances than Nigeria. And that's something that one looks at and then is able to say
they're gaining confidence.
They're gaining confidence
as the match goes on.
Well done.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
I am laughing the fact that I am laughing the fact that all you can say is ooh, and because you are seeing something there that the type of football that these guys are playing.
I cannot watch. They're playing football as beautiful as the women from Cape Verde. Oh my goodness.
Where are you going to? You see now?
He
runs out of ideas. He doesn't know what to...
Okay.
No way.
Shoo.
This is wrong when we're talking about.
Here's my thing. The goal that was created for Lukman, you could look at the opposition that they were playing. It was not the most organized because as much as Angola played well, it wasn't as they are not renowned for their defense. And South Africa, ever since that Mali game, have been rather tough to be able to crack.
I agree.
And when you then look at it, you say, for me, the way that the game is going now, if South Africa scores first, I don't see Nigeria being able to come back.
Oh, I mean, you know...
Or when South Africa scores.
We can't say that because it's a semi-final. You know, like second half of semi-finals, teams tend to open up more. Teams tend to be more aggressive. So, I mean, you never asked for our score predictions.
So prophesy then.
But, you know, I feel that by 90 minutes, this game is going to be 1-1. It's going to be a very tough game.
But you know that football is not done. You know that football doesn't go on feelings.
No, it's not feelings. It's what I'm seeing. It's what I'm seeing with the way South Africa's playing, with the way they're defending. You know, like they're opening up the Nigerian defense
at will.
And that has been difficult for
most teams.
Nigeria relatively made it look easy against Angola. But Angola...
But that's what I'm saying, the opposition that they were playing.
Papa Jeff, don't you agree? Angola have an incredible attack.
Yes, they had, but they lacked in maturity, experience. You see, the way South Africa plays...
Ooh! Wow! Ooh!
I can't watch it.
There is enough evidence here that says there shall be. You see, I told you we removed Junior, now things are starting to happen. No, and
so who knew just removing Junior open up things?
Do you want to bring him back?
No.
But while you're watching at home, I hope you're enjoying this. South Africa have been on the attack. South Africa have been on the ascendancy. They're creating the clearer chances. Nigeria, from where they are, they're trying to go through the middle, but South Africa seems to be doing well. The goalkeeper here, I don't think cheaper, he must not come back. If South Africa doesn't score, I don't think...
Yeah. You see the difference between Nigeria and South Africa. Nigeria is a team of one-man show.
Papa Jeff,
yes.
I will never
because Victor is not there, and there's
Victor Osimhen is not playing. The whole team is not playing. But look at South Africa. It's not only about Pesitao.
No, the players are trying to settle in the game.
But when
Papa Jeff, watch what happens.
Osimhen is not playing. Lukman is nowhere to be seen. Simon Moses is nowhere to be seen. Ayobi is lost because Osimhen is not playing.
What a long ball.
Percy, you need to be strong, son.
Precision.
This is Junior's voodoo. He's playing with Osimhen's belly.
But there's a lot of variety from the way that South Africa is playing. It's either we're going to go through the middle. If they come to compact you, you play the ball behind them, which is proving to be... And it's reading. And today, Percy Tau looks to be in the mood.
They do it very cleverly because when they see that the defenders are going up, they're defending up, and they put the ball behind the defenders.
Hey, question.
Guys,
no.
You're here for the game. Don't be emotional. Don't be emotional.
No. Victor's injury, because now it's becoming very clear that the stomach thing.
We're playing with 10 men at the moment. Victor Osimhen is definitely not fit enough to complete this game.
Because even he's not even running into the box. He's not trying to get to the front post. He's not trying to so he's just jogging to be. He's just carrying a body.
I think what's most impressive from the South African point of view is how they are handling Moses Simon on the wing, because it's one of the engine
Even the
rooms.
Lookman.
No, Lookman is a silent killer.
No.
You don't see him there, but he pops up.
No,
He
but
plays-
he's playing like he's looking, man. He's just, that's about it. That's all that he's going.
Hey, the Minister of Finance, it will save the South African economy.
And the thing
Mr.
for me
Rodman
now,
Williams.
but is the Nigerian coach strong enough and the character to be able to say, Victor, you're not giving us anything because of your injury, be out? Because the team needs somebody who's going to be mobile.
I was coming to that, but there are a lot of things that comes into account. The coach may say that I don't want Osimhen to start this game, even not to play the entire game. But you see, sometimes you have your FA on your back, the sponsors. It's like Ronaldo at the World Cup 1998 in France.
Yes.
He was not supposed. Zagallo didn't put him, the late Zagallo didn't put him on he was not on the team sheet.
And it cost them.
Yes, but they forced him, the sponsors and FA, they forced him actually to put Ronaldo. It can be the very same way, because when Osimhen plays, there are a lot of visibility, exposure, you can market your product. You know, those things, sometimes they use the players as a merchandising fact, just to make the product worthy on the market.
But the one thing is that I'm liking the way that South Africa are dictating terms.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And if this game goes to penalty, I'm very worried.
Yeah, on penalty you're going to lose.
I mean, it's not cast in stone, because if we look at the Cape Verde versus South Africa, all the penalties were taken by grade 8s. And no offense to grade 8s around the country. They were poorly taken penalties on both sides, actually.
Because, I mean, you look at Modiba.
Rowan make those penalties look easy.
But isn't it becoming whereby analysis is becoming so key?
Those penalties were terrible, Papa.
No.
I would catch those penalties.
No, he waited until the last minute. But you see most of goalkeepers, they choose where to go.
Yes, even Baby's penalty, I would catch it, and I'm just a football analyst. Junior will catch it.
No, but here's my thing. Here's my thing, because the analysis, and you look at, I mean, from Bafana, they've got a Snesi Pomali there who's an analyst. They do research on these things to say, Papaji likes to kick to the right. Chances are that in moments of pressure, people kick to the sides that they're comfortable with. But I'm not going to try something new at this level.
No, you can't.
And your most comfortable is that your most scored penalties.
But gentlemen, those penalties, we can analyze it till the sky turns blue again.
Let me put it this way.
We saw against Senegal and Coted'Ivoire. That's how professional footballers should take penalties. But
hey, let me put it this way. A penalty, for it to look like it's a great penalty, the keeper dives the wrong side, it looks like it's great.
Yeah.
He dives the right side, you're like, Because all that it is, you have where if he chooses to dive right without any information, you suddenly looking like,
the game starting to open up a little bit more.
Yeah, the last minute of the first half, yes. But for what? But you see, when you see Gabaski, Egyptian goalkeeper, penalty shootout.
Gabaski watched Percy Tau's video.
No.
He did his worst Percy Tau impersonation.
Against the DRC, he chose to go to one side, as he did in Cameroon.
Yeah. He just, I'm going to go there. If you come that side, I'll meet you there.
Yes. I mean, I know South Africa won the Rugby World Cup. Percy Tau trying to score a try.
No.
I think when players, it's a difficult skill to be able to shoot the ball into the roof of the net, taking penalties. Most players you saw Frank Kessie
they don't improvise.
Penalty.
They do that on training. They can't improvise. It is too much pressure.
On the day,
on
the day, by the time I leave my spot to go, I know where I'm going. You don't go, I'm going to find out when I get there. You want to be able to say, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I've trained. If I kick it at a certain spot, that's what I do.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, I'm just.
I thought maybe
busy.
counting you thinking South Africa has more players.
No, I'm just watching like the formation, you know, with South Africa at the moment is 3 at the back. They have 3 in midfield.
No, you know the way that they're
they're
playing.
attacking with 4.
No, they don't attack with 4. They have five midfielder. What you have to.
You know the way that they're playing is that because of the setup of 3 at the back with Kulu there, they're allowing Mudau to look like he's an attacker.
Oh wow!
Oh, Themba Zwane.
No, lovely first half by South Africa, I must say.
Well, it means that the maturity. I like the maturity that they have. They are not afraid of Nigeria, because Nigeria used to be a nightmare every time when it comes to South Africa. But this time around, this is
That's not the one.
Everyone's trying to
Themba,
score a
that's
try.
not the one.
You know, I'm
not the
loving
one.
this. I'm enjoying this by South Africa.
South Africans, they are locally based players, and I'm so happy to see them, playing the way they do.
I mean, when you look at the comments, and these are the comments that are coming from home, and Chris has got a lot to say ever since Arsenal won, and I mean, he says Nigeria is playing with 10 men, which means the Victor effect is what we are seeing. That's not
Victor
happening there.
Osimhen
And you look at Fix Electronics, says all-star crew. Thanks for the coverage. You guys are doing well. Maybe it was before Junior was here, maybe Junior. But you also look at Fix Electronics says Mudau and Mudiba are pocketing Lookman and Moses from the way they are.
Yes.
Because from the way that they're playing, it always used to be those wingers are able to dominate. With that being the halftime now going into 0-0. As South Africa, are you comfortable with the way that they've played? Are you happy with the performance?
Very. This is what I wanted them to play like that, not to run like headless chicken. I want them to pose the game. It is just what they're doing, because I know that they master the game very well. But sometimes they run so fast and they forget about what they're supposed to do. But this time around, I'm very happy with
And
the game.
Pesita showed up today.
Absolutely. He's taking his runs. He destabilized the defenders, and Mokoena is there, coming between the center halves. So, which makes the game look beautiful. While Nigerian Lookman and Simon Moses, they're shut down.
a chance. Yes.
So, spaghetti is not there.
yeah, and
Victor's used to spaghetti there in Italy. Now Jollof is not handling his stomach very well.
Yes.
And it makes you look like you're a player short.
Honestly, I don't know the food poisoning happening there in Coted'Ivoire, because some of the players, I think 5 or 6 of them were reported to have food poisoning recently. Maybe that might be, affecting the Super Eagles. That was one of
The same food
the
which
stories
is
coming out of the camp.
same food which is eaten in Abidjan, ate it in Uyo and
No, Papa
Abuja.
Jeff,
No, Papa
everybody's
Jeff, you must
different.
remember, he's becoming a prophet. He's becoming.
So I'm blaming this bad performance from the Super Eagles on food poisoning.
On Jollof.
Never.
Let's hope
Never.
give them.
Never.
No. With all that said, we're going to feed him Jollof now so that it becomes worse. We're going to take a break, and while we're on a break, just thank you for your comments. Keep them coming so that we can know what you want to be able to do, what you want to be able to add, and be able to say how is South Africa playing from a South African perspective, from a Nigerian perspective. How do you then come back and be able to say you should be taking the game to South Africa? But is taking the game to South Africa the best thing, because you're going to open up?
True.
Should be interesting what the coaches do. Are there changes that you think should be able to do? We will see you when the beginning of the second half. Can't wait to be here. Keep your comments coming. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Second half is underway. South Africa was on the ascendancy in the first half. Nigeria, how are they going to play this? They seem to have to be a team on a mission in the second half. They seem to want to show that they can be able to do a thing or two. Gentlemen, your thoughts on the first couple of minutes now?
Yeah, the first, I can see that they want to put South Africa under siege. I see EOB and Moses try to push the foot on the pedal, but you know, it's just because they've been taught actually in the dressing room that they have to up the game, and it's not easy against a team which plays like a compact unit, which is South Africa.
Any prayers that you made, during the halftime break?
What kind of?
Did you call all the prophets so that you can gather together? Because there's enough of you to make a nation.
Honestly, first half I thought we played with 10 men, and you know, Victor Osimhen coming in the second half, still on the field. You know, I think the coach should have started the second half with a fresh approach up front, a new striker, and I'm a bit worried seeing Victor start in the second half.
So it's safe to say you're playing with 10 men?
Basically.
Yeah, but maybe it can also be a tactical move. You know, get the South African defenders to
relax,
to get tired,
complacency,
and get now Ignacio in,
because he may just need one shot, or a corner or anything.
First of all, who will need just one shot? Are you talking about the same Victor?
I forget his back.
I just wanted to verify that information.
Yeah, but he is a wounded lion. You know, when a lion is wounded, he becomes very. But in this time, it is an eagle.
There are two things that can happen to a wounded lion. It can either go and die, or it will go and hunt.
Yeah, but he's an eagle. He will fly. He will take his
He won't fly because he got no wing. He can take flight. But with that said, at the moment, and from a Nigerian perspective, because now you start to look at saying, about the next 10 minutes, you start to look at the bench and say, who are the people that can come on and be able to influence the game? Who are you seeing that's going to be able to influence the game on?
Iheanacho and a striker called Murphy.
Murphy, yeah.
Yeah, those are the two for me. Like I would bring in.
Yeah, but they shouldn't take out. They shouldn't take out Lookman.
Yes.
Lookman should stay, and
Yes,
Moses.
I told you, Lookman is a silent
And
killer.
Moses.
A silent killer there. And Kenneth Omero. Should Nigeria score one goal and they want to defend the lead,
You're praying for a goal.
Kenneth Omero should come on. But South Africa has been solid today. They've been amazing, and I think they have more than what it takes to win the game. They're playing beautiful football.
But
their football is as beautiful as the.
But as long as they enjoy the possession, they should make something out of it.
Yes. Yes.
Before it is too late.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When the legs will be tiring.
That's what world football has become. You don't take your chances, you get punished.
Absolutely. And they have the ammunition to do so, but they have to do it quickly.
With that being said, now one has to look at it and say, football is a game of moments, and if you don't use your moments, there tends to be a lot of danger in terms of the opposition and what they can be able to hurt you. Do you think South Africa will regret not scoring in the first half with the amount of possession that they had?
Yes. Okay, for me personally, I'm disappointed though. Not in the Nigerian players, but in the prophets in the country. A country with so many prophets, you couldn't prophesy a goal in this game.
My friend, stop that, Tim.
God doesn't come into betting or into...
It's of course.
So, interestingly, with the statistics, the shots are equal. 4 shots for Nigeria, 4 for South Africa. 3 on target for South Africa, 2 on target for Nigeria.
Pause. While the stats may say that, how many of them looked like they were going to score from a Nigerian perspective? Because by the time they were arriving at Ronwen, it was tame. Because it was the ricocheting of players and every other thing.
Hello. There was a chance that hit the bar.
You don't have to get aggressive.
You know?
Starting to create his own chances.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be now to South Africa to still keep down the cool, and then but I like the surveillance that Mvala is applying on Nigerian strikers. So he's the top man. Well done for South Africa just to take the threat away and run. You see, they can't even control the ball.
Knowing the Nigerians, the only thing they'll be fighting for in this game is penalty.
Calvin
That
Bassey.
is their only way out.
But there seems to be, and I know that.
Wow.
Bassey, no.
Hey,
No, it's well defended there.
that was
defended.
a body check of note. Ta!
Yes, you don't want to be physical with when it comes to physicality. The Super Eagles have an edge on South Africa. So well done.
But South Africa is winning that
Well done.
midfield battle, though.
That should be
A foul.
A foul.
Yes, it is. Oh,
No,
That's a goal kick.
no.
South Africa definitely is winning
like
that midfield
he showed
battle.
him off like a baby. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
Oh.
He showed him like his firstborn.
Look, the thing about
This
being
is when you eat pounded yam.
versus so Jolov won that. But what you've
Okay,
got,
so that's Simon. Ooh. Ooh.
No.
Oh.
Officially.
Oh.
you see, you're going
least.
no. But you're saying
At
no. Hey, you're saying what has happened?
No, but I'm
Nothing.
saying, at least I'm seeing him for the first time in this game actually really like battling for that ball.
But he's far away from the goal.
But
still, he did something.
But
Moses Simon.
was it not? Because if you follow the local PSL, Mudawi is one of the best defensive players in South Africa. In fact, in the Champions League, because it's a known thing that if Mudawi's got you, rest assured you're going nowhere.
And my brother here is a renowned sports journalist. I don't know why he's going like he's making a song. as a defender, your aim is to prevent the ball from passing you.
Yes.
You see?
No, listen.
And he achieved that.
Lookman becomes frustrated.
No,
And the
look-
more players become frustrated, they don't then focus on what they're supposed to do.
Lookman is a silent burner, I'm not worried
Is he
about
burning?
him. He's a silent burner.
Is he burning though?
But defensively, you have to give credit to both teams. They've been
Both teams.
Yeah, both teams.
What are we
actually.
giving Nigeria credit for?
Chukwueze coming on,
So who do you think is going to go off?
Osimhen.
Victor.
You think so?
Yeah.
Victor. Yeah.
But Chukwueze is not
a striker.
a typical striker. He comes from the flanks.
But also, he's not going to be able to put pressure. So it means that the back three of South Africa,
Yeah.
as they are, can still
Can
be
still
able to
handle
do
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not somebody who's going to be like 100%.
Maybe they
awesome.
will ask, but yeah.
All-
he will
all-
play.
all they can
he will
think of-
replace Simon Moses.
Yes,
Moses
all
Simon.
they can think of
Yeah.
Moses Simon because he's struggling. See, I've been shouting on his behalf and I'm making an idiot out of myself. So they should take Moses Simon off.
This was nowhere close to being a goal.
Sorry.
Stop exaggerating.
No, it is a very dangerous move because he is between the two center halves,
He's
but
able
he
to-
managed.
And
he
that's,
managed.
and
Yeah,
that's
he
how
managed
Victor.
But remember,
to head
That's
the ball.
what makes
Remember-
Victor dangerous in Napoli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing in between.
But
the
what you've got to
defenders.
be able to have is that you need a better ball than that.
Yeah.
You don't need the one that hangs.
Yes.
You need the one that's whipped in with
Yes,
pace,
yes.
so that when he puts his head, all he's
there's
doing
power
is
to it.
direction is behind it. But in this case, I guess maybe we're still praying.
But Nigeria seems to be coming into the game gradually now.
No, they're starting to come more and more into the game in terms of even the limping Victor is starting to.
Yeah, because now Victor is not playing.
No, they have to give him
Oh,
now.
Well done.
Now. Here.
I think Victor's seen.
oh no!
I think Victor's seen players rise on the bench. It's like, okay, now I must forget about the bad jollof I ate earlier and play.
Yeah, but
I think
when it
Mudau
comes,
could have passed that ball in.
Nigeria has got a strong juju. They can apply that. on his-
They've got strong juju, strong prophets, strong witches, strong wizards, and they're all not working. It's today a national holiday.
So they must have a conference of them, all of them together.
Maybe spiritually, today is a national holiday in Nigeria, so they're all not working. Because
Don't mind this Ghanaian. we still have the better jollof. We still play better football than Ghana.
Your jollof, that's
No
making your
matter
players
what.
run on the pitch.
How has your jollof worked for
Victor today.
You see, when Nigeria, want to attack, they opened up space,
Yes.
which is bad for them.
when Temba's on the ball?
You
and-
see, I'm worried about the midfield, though. You know, how easily...
But since the beginning of the tournament, the midfield doesn't play.
Nigeria doesn't have a midfield.
No, they've never.
They never play.
But they've always relied on their defense and on the counter.
Individualities, yeah.
Individualities, yeah. Individual brilliance.
What happened to the substitutions? They will come.
They will come
get
on.
already.
They will come on.
They should come on.
Because
But
you see, you don't make changes when the game has picked up a tempo. Because once you do that,
He
You
killed
see,
the
South
momentum.
Africa
yeah.
is controlling now the game. The pace of the game is controlled by South Africa.
Tyson. What's wrong with Tyson?
Yeah,
this is
it
bullying.
It's a free kick.
This is bullying.
He's Jollof man. Oh no,
This is bullying.
It's a spaghetti man.
Look, just look at that. That's bullying. Look, just watch. Look at that.
Come on.
Look at that. That's bullying. That's physical assault.
He's able to look on his face like, hey,
Batman, what's up with Batman? He can't be doing such
Now
things.
Victor wants to write also his name in the annals of Nigerian football.
History, yeah.
Yeah, so
But he still has time though.
after
He still has enough time to.
after his Cup Awards trophy,
Yeah.
so he wants
That's
some more.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's one of those, you've won the CAF trophy, but looking at the way that the team has played and looking at the way he's played, it's kind of like he's a shadow of himself.
Because he said he has never forgiven himself for not going to the World Cup. Because they were beaten, they couldn't go, they couldn't qualify because Ghana held them to a draw.
you see.
Because who had them again?
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Who had them again?
Don't ruin this watch along.
I think that, you see,
We were having fun before this information.
I was cleaning my ears. So I missed some parts of
Mr.
the
Moderator, please don't let them give such facts. Oh, let's go.
Yeah, they're using now.
Anytime you say, oh, Nigeria loses the ball. So
Nigeria
maybe you should
uses
limit
the-
the amount of goals that you say.
They become physical now, Nigeria.
Yes.
Yeah, they use use one of the aspects of the game.
Okay, kick the ball out. Someone's on the floor.
No, they're not doing
No, they won't.
He's lost the ball.
You've lost it.
There's no way you're going to go through those.
Shoot that ball! Aye. Oh,
This one should go out to that to Onyeka.
Aye.
I think with all that being said, I mean, some of the guys from where they are, and they've been saying some of the things, is that we cannot afford to concede too many set pieces against Niger. That's a Khutile.
Yeah, but they don't score from set pieces.
Oh,
They don't score.
what was that?
It's a rubber bullet.
What was that from Onyeka? But did you see Moses Simon in the tight spaces? Did you see him
What
in
did
the
he
tight
do?
spaces?
He didn't do anything. He
No,
lost.
he laid off the ball.
No, man. He just that was by accident. What do you mean by?
And from
Now, this is what South Africa should avoid to do. Long balls.
Long balls,
No,
yeah.
because
And,
those guys are so
you know,
big,
they
tough,
are tall, so they
tall.
can- they can
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I know Nigeria's got most of the profits and stuff, and here in North Korea, we are doing everything possible to make sure Nigeria. So even the profits in North Korea are making sure that you are. Ikema Happy is also trying very hard.
Now they are employing Asian prophets.
Maybe Kim Jong Jong will send some missiles
So-
to come and help. You know?
I'm also getting a message from the United States. Babatunde
They're
says,
making a change. Let's see who is.
Babatunde says, can someone tell me why the Super Eagles are not winning? Well, it's simple. They're not playing, so they're not winning at the moment.
Hey,
South
man,
Africa's not allowing them to play
You see,
their usual.
because
They
he,
say this guy was
Okay,
not
so
playing.
Alex
He wasn't
Iwobi
playing.
Oh.
and Moses Simon, right
that-
decisions.
right decision. But if those have been your go-to guys in terms of
Yusuf-
You see,
I wanted Yusuf in this
the
game.
way I interpret these substitutions is that they don't care about who's going to control the midfield. They're putting players who have
Pressure.
offensive duty
Yeah.
just to press
Yeah.
South Africa defense.
Yeah,
And
but-
hope
Yeah.
a goal will come out. And
they can score.
Yeah.
They
But
can score out of an individual brilliance. They can score.
Yes.
That's right. But also Yusuf was put on to
Because
help.
the Chukwueze left foot is lethal.
Yes.
So it's now hit and hope
Yeah.
because the plan didn't work.
Yeah.
But also Yusuf was brought on to help the back five. You know, he has a defensive element to his game. So he was brought on to help the back five.
He's
you know?
quick. He's very quick. If
Yes.
he's given space, I won't envy, whoever will be in that position.
See, now Nigeria is being very, very physical now.
Yeah,
South Africans-
yeah.
Yeah. Woo! They
turn.
sent that players back to Lagos.
Pacey.
Percy.
But it's not Pacey.
No, that's not Pacey. That's Mudiba. Pacey is on this side of the field.
Nigeria
Yeah, I
have
see him. I see him there.
You see, this is what I was talking about. So Chukwueze will be going with the ball most of the time.
Woo.
Yeah.
But Victor
Hey,
seems to be
Victor!
Oh,
penalty.
Penalty.
What did I say about penalty? What did I say about penalty? I told you that was Nigeria's go-to plan.
Victor, I'm sorry, you can stay in the second half. I didn't want him to stay.
I knew that was their go-to plan.
What happened to Victor? Get up!
He wants to make us believe. He needs to lie down for like 2 minutes so that everybody will believe that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
but you mentioned individual brilliance
I
right
told you.
now. Did you see
I
that?
told you. Yeah.
Individual brilliance. Ooh.
He was not supposed because he was far away from the
He was
ball.
going, yeah.
He was going there.
He was going away.
Just accompany
That was
him. Don't touch
unnecessary.
him.
You see, but that's the superstar element.
You see Mvala again.
Yeah.
That's the superstar element that can
Yeah.
play.
Oh, yes.
But,
Yeah.
but from a
We don't know what to
defensive
do.
point of view, he wasn't supposed to tackle Victor.
No, could have just jogged him.
no.
Just
follow
jog him.
him.
Just
Yeah,
jog him.
just go with him.
wide.
Guide him,
Go with
Guide
him.
him
out of
wide.
it,
Yeah.
you know.
Guide him out of
And
it.
stop him to cross.
But it doesn't mean you can score though. Just
Just because it's a penalty.
Just
You must ask Hakimi.
It's Rowan Williams.
Just ask Hakimi.
who's going to play now? Hey,
Hey, Ekong.
I don't trust your yellow bones and penalties.
Oh.
No, he's got the nerves. He can score it.
Look, now
He's
it's
been
a.
there.
But what plays on your mind is that Williams has been saving the penalties.
Yeah. Oh,
So now that plays on your mind to say how much analysis has
True,
he done on me?
true.
Because now he knows he would have been fed the
And
information.
the mind games are happening there.
Ooh, you can see the information
Oh.
going to.
Hey, you see the prayers.
Oh.
Hey,
They have started.
it is about
Professor.
time. It is about time,
You know,
because
the
they've
fact
been
that-
under siege.
But Victor's such a leader in this team.
They've
You
been
could
under
see him.
siege from the beginning of the game. Now they have their moment. They
Yes.
have to seize it. And if they let go this chance, I don't see if they will have other opportunities. But if they can score, it will give them momentum to up the game and putting pressure on South Africa. But, well, let's see how Rowan is going to.
Well,
to
he
play
may not.
this
He may not
one.
need to save. He could put it in row Z.
Yeah. I see a rosette happening here.
This guy is probably going to kick the ball to Yeovil. It will not even enter the post.
Oh! He went the right side.
He went the right side.
Yeah, this is what you don't take your chances, huh?
Yeah,
Opportunities,
punish
yeah,
you.
counting you back,
But the game isn't over.
Now the
It's
game is
over, but
over.
it plays on your mind now.
Now you have to do more than.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that was against the run of play.
Yeah, but now it
And
is
South Africa's been the
it
better
is a
side.
bonus for Nigeria. So now they have an edge. But this guy has played. He has given it all, but he was not supposed to touch
Supposed to
him.
take that.
Yeah, he was away from the goal.
I hate it when defenders can't
Look,
make
it's
the
also-
right decisions at critical times like that.
It's very, very close.
Oh,
Ooh, that was close. Ooh, right under him.
Kept it very low because any elevation there.
But honestly, that's how to take a penalty.
No, but you see, but hey, that's not how you take it because he dives any.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's gone
Low
in.
and
You
hard
no because
is
it's gone.
safer
No because
than
it's gone.
hard and high.
No,
No,
because
no.
because
Am I
it's gone
lying?
in. You will
just
say
because
Low and hard.
Low and
Isn't it safer than
My brother,
high and hard?
this does not make him a professional penalty kick. He was just lucky there. he was just lucky.
Trust Ghanaians to always ruin moments for Nigerians.
It does not make him
It's a Ghanaian problem.
Professional penalty kicker. No, it doesn't.
The only thing Ghanaians have better than Nigeria at the moment is
It's everything.
constant electricity. That's all.
Yeah. No, Percy.
Percy, you've never had a shot like this the whole
But tell me,
tournament. Why do you want to?
is Percy not allowed to be substituted? Is it
No.
in the constitution?
See, now that Nigeria leading, people come with jokes, huh? I mean, says
It's
he.
a question I'm asking for a friend. Is Percy Tau not allowed to be substituted?
But he took it very well because
And the confidence.
Rowan was expecting to catch it with his
Yeah.
hands. But it came, the way. Under his legs, not
Yes.
his body.
Yeah.
But you've got to now say, will Nigeria play different football? Do you keep Osimhen on, or maybe did they tape
Yeah,
him?
so you keep Osimhen on
No,
because the
he's
penalty came through him.
He has ended
You
now.
keep him on to put that pressure on the defenders.
He has
Because
ended
every
playing.
time that he touches the balls, the ball,
They remember-
they remember that he can do something. He can
And I don't know what injection they gave him at halftime.
Juju.
It's not Juju.
Well,
Papa.
that's the
Juju.
It's not Juju.
The Juju that I saw in Uyo against Zambia.
Really?
Oh yeah, against Cameroon.
Papa Jeff is now saying Juju.
Juju.
His
You
talent. See,
You see?
is this Juju?
Yeah.
Ooh. If that ball had gone,
But I don't know who he was playing the ball to though.
come on.
Nigeria is really back into the game. And those two changes, I think, made an effect, huh?
Quite a
Oh yes.
quite a-
Oh yes.
Never, Riv.
Hey, these players acting like they've been shot from the.
But it's Nigerian acting
Have you
is that.
forgotten? Nollywood is the biggest entertainment industry in Africa.
Nollywood. They're giving Nollywood vibes now.
But it will be very difficult for South Africa now to come from behind because Nigeria will make sure that they won't come back
that
into
was
the game.
50-50. That was a
But
50-50.
nah, but he's holding his ankle and nobody touched his ankle.
That was a 50-50 actually. No, but Nollywood actors, that's all of them.
That's why biggest entertainment in Africa.
Yeah, biggest industry in Africa. Because even their players are acting.
Do you now have faith in your coach?
Oh man.
No, it's not
you know?
about the coach. I don't think it's about the coach here.
No, like the coach has been impressive all tournament. Let's face it. Against Cameroon.
Because
he
you
got
guys,
it
you didn't
spot
want
on.
him. You didn't want him before
Oh,
the
I didn't
tournament.
want
So then
him.
why did you only pay him when he came to the tournament?
I mean,
You mean what?
show us what you can do
They only
before we
paid-
pay you. It's a normal business practice.
No,
You can't
he's
just-
looking for a corner.
Do you know how many bad foreign coaches Nigeria has had in their history?
I mean, some of
We
the
had
things.
Bonfrey Joe.
I heard that Felix
No, not
Magath is
Bonfrey
coming to
Joe.
Ghana too.
Apparently there are 600 people that have applied for the position in Ghana. 600 coaches. So yeah. So
But
let's
the
see.
FA is keen on
who?
Amir Abu of
And also,
Mauritania.
Henry now.
The heavy now is Egypt.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, Egypt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
If
Egypt
Herve
is-
comes to Africa, be prepared that you're probably going to be the highest paid coach
Yeah.
Yes,
more than
yes.
anything else. Do you have
Yes.
that money? You've got to look
But-
at
400,000?
who's got that money.
Do you think Coted'Ivoire would have gone this far if they got Herve to coach them? You know they applied, but the French team
in
said
every
no.
team, I think that there's a season where the seasons do come when after you have the crop, that have won the AFCON, and you will have a 3 or 4 AFCON where you don't perform very well,
Yes.
you're building up to get a stabilized national team.
Victor wants to score from
Nobody
there.
there.
Was that a
nobody
cross or a
there.
shot? But
Yeah, but now Nigeria is saying
that was to Lookman.
Nigeria is saying
a
South
wounded
Africa
lion.
goal.
Yeah.
No, it's
But,
not good sign.
Papa Joe, here's a question that I ask myself. While Renema have done well and won with Zambia and everything, we're seeing a lot of coaching changes in the coaching style. Is his style still going to be relevant in terms of what he does?
You know, sometimes I do question when they say that he has done well. You know, he found a very good crop of players when he came to Zambia and when he went to Cote d'Ivoire.
He
Because
found a great
when
player.
he took the very same Zambia to come and defend the title,
They couldn't.
They couldn't. They were eliminated in the first
In the
group,
first
in the
round.
group phase.
Yes.
They were gone. And it was still very now.
You know, I think Bafana really need to calm down. Continue playing what they played in the first half. It seems like the players are starting to panic a bit. I'm seeing a bit of misplaced passes. You know, some nerves are setting.
Maybe it's about time to also make some changes.
Yeah, they will have to. They will have to. There's only, you know, about less than 20 minutes left to play in a regular time.
Because it seems like South Africa has figured out.
Yes, don't lose. Don't kick and follow. So which led, well, Nigeria now strong, physical. They jump in each and every ball.
Mokoena is going to take more long-range
And
shots.
this kind of game pace, he's not used to it.
No.
No, he can't. He can't play.
In
A lot of
Egypt,
physicality, and even in Egypt, he's a kind of playing alone where he has space.
He enjoys taking the one-on-ones
Yeah,
rather than
yeah.
playing in. But who?
so from a physical perspective, who could match?
No, don't try match.
Nigeria.
Don't try match. Play your game.
You have to
Because
play
if
your
you
game.
play, if you,
You
don't
you
try
can't
match.
You can't play your opponent game. You have to play to develop your own game.
Oof, that was a close one.
You see the difference now. In the first half, Osimhen was playing with his back against the goal. Yeah, but now he's facing the goal. So, and the defenders are not really around him. Now he sees Rowan often.
So, from a tactical point of view, Papa Jeff, what do you think South Africa should be
They
doing?
should
right?
go. They should close the supplying lines
They should
to
cut-
Osimhen.
they should cut
Yeah,
them.
yes.
And long balls.
No,
long
from the
balls,
middle-
Long
from-
balls wouldn't work. I mean,
No.
can work at this stage,
No,
at this late
it
stage.
won't. It won't. It won't. It won't.
So,
Because
so
it
what, the
becomes-
through passes.
Yeah.
You see that Victor becomes very versatile. What a missile!
What a shot!
Oh my god!
That was just beautiful football.
I can't watch this anymore, Junior.
Yo,
I'm
well
scared.
taken. Nice
That was,
control.
everything about that move was just it just,
Look,
it just like
look at the control. Wow.
Wow. Unwabili was beaten there. He was not
no,
beaten.
no.
Yeah,
He
he's
was-
beaten.
He was beaten.
He was a
beaten.
proper spectator.
Wow.
That was, but that's
So,
what you're
so that
looking for.
shot came
You know,
in
this
from the
guy
midfield.
was a right back at the '86 World Cup for Belgium.
Oh, Hugo Bruce.
Hugo Bruce.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that why
but,
he's
but
able to organize the defense nicely like that?
honestly, no. But out of 10, even Hugo, I would give him a solid 9.
No, they've done very well.
No, he's done very
No,
well.
they've done
He's
very well.
done very well.
And
Wow.
you know, I really, really agree with that philosophy of taking the most dominant side in your country and bringing it to the national team.
Yeah, this
because
is
with
what-
South
this is-
Africa, we're seeing the cohesion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is
Between these
this is the
players.
mistake Egypt is doing now, because Egypt used to rely on 2 clubs,
Yes.
Zamalek and Al Ahly,
Yes.
and they will import 2 or 3 players only. But now more than half of the team come from outside, and they have difficulty to get them
To mend them
to
together.
gel.
To
Yes,
be able
yeah,
to do.
to play together.
Papa Jeff, some,
When you see the 2008, 2010, 2006, 2008, 2010,
yeah.
it was only local best players.
Yes.
We have the Zaki, Abu Treka, Wael Goma, Moteb. Those are the backbone, local backbone.
You see,
But
you know, not so long ago, I was on a show with Christoph Bongo.
yeah,
And he was asking me like the countries that I think would be in the last 4.
yeah.
Now, I was feeling clever that day. I was talking about the North Africans.
But what did I say about football and feelings?
Yeah. I said the North Africans, they've developed their football. What do you think went wrong in this tournament for the North Africans this time?
The first of all, it's the climate. It's very hot and
It's humid.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Two things.
It is very hot in
The
humid.
humidity, that's why, and Chris always gives me a hard time when I say this.
Yeah.
There's a reason when you play in the Champions League, Sundowns wants to play you at 3 o'clock in
Yeah.
Pretoria. Because that heat and the altitude.
You know,
right?
Egypt didn't do too badly for me.
But then also look at those North Africans. Where do their players come from? They come from Europe.
Europe.
So they're not used to the humidity that is
That's
here.
why you saw in Qatar they were playing in air-conditioned stadiums.
Yes.
Yeah.
That helped a lot.
Yeah.
They help the European players.
Look how many times Ziyech, he was soaked.
I mean, after 10 minutes, these guys are like, because
They're sweating,
they're
they're
not used to the
dripping, like-
intensity, they're not used. So you've got the humidity that's natural, but now you're running. But if the opposition is smart, just keep the tempo, keep at it, because around the 75th minute going forward, you are now going, I'm trying to reserve as much energy as possible.
And
I'm
also, those some of the teams they have already seen themselves playing in the final before the final.
Yeah,
That was
I heard about the arrogance
yes,
of Morocco.
Senegal and Morocco. Yes.
But Senegal had every reason to think so.
Even after Morocco went out, Senegal went out, Cisse went on to say that we were playing better than them. Even if we could play for 6 hours, there was no way they were going to beat us. You still have that arrogance even after you've been kicked out of the tournament.
Yes.
You have to be humble and say, yes, we didn't play well. But they're very lucky because...
humble in victory and defeat. Because
in defeat.
But also, one thing that we shouldn't take away from Hugo Broos is his confidence and his outspoken nature.
Yeah.
Because he was criticized a lot before coming to the AFCON.
No.
About his player selection, he stood by his ground. He stood his
Oh,
ground.
this is not good because Nigeria's backup goalkeeper, Nigerians are very...
Nah, he's fine. He's fine.
we hope so.
It's fine.
Because our
Nah.
backup
Nah,
goalkeeper...
nothing
What
happened.
happened?
No, nothing.
Elbow.
No,
That was
elbow.
the
what,
elbow in
no,
the
please.
rib.
That was
No,
just
there's
it.
no
Elbow
elbow.
in the ribs.
No.
Elbow.
Hey, don't see things now. don't be spiritual. There's no. Look, he stands. Trust me, if you get hurt, you will tell from the minute they hurt you. So there was nothing. You look at him, and then he looks around. He's
coming down. He has
Is
to
it
spread
time wasting here?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes,
So,
it is attack.
it's
You
not
know,
time-
it's
it's not- it's
10
also-
minutes to go.
But it's also not just time wasting, but it's also breaking down the momentum.
The
of something.
momentum, yeah.
Oh,
Because
so
once you
this is
break
a
down the
Portuguese
momentum-
style of coaching because Jose Mourinho does this quite a lot.
Yeah, so
he tells his players.
You start looking and saying, what can we do to
If I
slow
were the
this?
Nigerian coach, I would bring on a Kenneth Omero, who's an experienced defender, just to shore up the back five. I would take out a Lookman.
Now, look, man, is a utility player.
Yeah,
For
Lookman
me,
is too dangerous.
Right now, I wouldn't touch the offensive.
They've already
players.
taken out Moses Simon.
I
I'll
wouldn't-
bring on a defender at this
No,
stage.
keep the
Is
game
it too
as
early?
is. Keep the game as it is.
Is it too early to bring on a defender? To shore
No,
up the
you will bring
defense?
the defender
85th.
extra time.
But the thing is,
Oh, Papa Jeff with the double entendre.
but you've also got to be careful because if you start making too many changes, then you then start messing
Messing
with
up
the
the-
rhythm but are you sure that you are going to be definite? If you're leading 2-0, that's a different ball game altogether. But when it can still be 1-1, whoever scores, they come then on the ascendancy and you find
I
yourself
used to
with
go
a
to
problem.
the stadium to go to Soccer City when Kalele was playing.
Brilliant player.
That
Too
period.
quick.
Makele.
Too quick.
Too quick. Oh.
If you give him room,
They had Phil Masinga.
Yeah,
that
the
time.
Sundowns.
Oh, yeah.
but it's also that you got to have the right players around with
Around
you.
you, yeah.
Because if you look at from a national team perspective, you look at what Phil was doing and who he was playing
Wow.
with. They knew his strength and how to be able to.
Great
Defending.
defending.
Keep
Who is
the
that?
ball. Keep
Who
the
is
ball.
that? Who was that?
Mudau.
That's Mudau.
What? Did you see that?
But
But that's
pressure. But you see how Victor put pressure on him.
Woo! I want Mudau at Arsenal. I'm sorry.
Almost. The way Nigeria is playing right now, they are going to make a mistake and South Africa is going
South
to
Africa
counter.
should stop.
Hey.
Should refrain from proceeding through long balls.
I prophesied the first goal. So if I prophesy second goal, it's going to come through.
Who?
Oh.
But remember what I said, that I want South Africa, I like the way South Africa plays, but I see Nigerian going through.
There's still 7 minutes, and in this Nations Cup, we've seen enough dying-minute drama.
Not 7
You
minutes.
remember the way...
It's about
Papa
12.
Jeff, did you see the way Ghana was kicked out? You saw it?
Yeah.
You see, so... He said...
And this guy becomes very versatile on the ground. He's on the he's in the middle. He's on the left side. Yeah, right side. So it frustrates. Hey!
Hey!
Wow!
Hey!
Well
Wow!
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 So let's say.
Wow! Rodman Williams, that man can save marriages.
Take the ball out. Take the ball out. He's hurt.
Nah, he's not gonna want to
There's not
delay
gonna.
time.
He knows the country needs him.
Woo! What a sweet pass, though.
No man, Sitole's losing too many.
Start
goals.
showing cards,
And
man.
Mokwena.
But did you see what I said about Lookman? He can be silent for
Yeah, that's why I say he's
80
a utility
minutes.
player.
Yeah.
That was a good run. That was a very, very good run as well.
And it is time now for South Africa to respond.
They will respond. They will respond.
Nah,
Come, don't do that.
Don't play the way that you haven't played all along.
Oh, you see, counter.
Pass the ball.
No,
Pass
you
the
will.
ball. Thank you.
Whoa.
Osimhen finally scored.
Yeah, his
Victor.
second goal. His second goal.
Yeah, second goal,
Finally.
His second goal.
Oh, nah, this is it.
Am I a VAR check?
Nah, there's no offside.
There's no offside there.
There's no offside.
there. He's too clever for that.
There is no offside.
There's no
But
offside
South
there.
Africa really played well in this game.
Yeah, but not playing well and not
Playing
taking
well
the
is one
chances.
thing. Scoring goals is another.
Okay,
better-
so what's the argument about? Are they cancelling Victor's goal?
Nah,
Yeah, they're waiting for VAR to respond.
to
But
what?
you see, this
Oh,
is
the foul. They're complaining about the foul there.
No, but complain about that. That's not gonna do anything.
You had enough time to fall back and look at.
But
Nah,
now,
from a goal perspective, there's nothing that you
there's
say.
there's nothing. There's no.
There's nothing
offside,
for
there's no
VAR to
offside.
step
are
into.
you sure? Because Victor's fingernail was offside against
Oh.
Cameroon.
Nah, there's no offside.
Nah, there's no offside. There's no.
Nah, there's no.
So this is what you said. We say that
If you
when
don't
you have
use-
you moments, score goals.
Yeah, if you.
He's going to cancel
What
it.
is he going for?
I thought it was an offside.
Nah, it can't be
don't
offside.
see
If it
so.
was an offside,
Can't
they would
be.
have told him it's a.
Oh, the foul.
Yes.
It is a foul.
But can he go that back?
Yes,
Yes, he can.
Really?
Because
But
the
if he
ball
goes
came
there,
from
that's
there.
a penalty. If he goes there, that's a penalty.
Yeah, if it is on the line, it's a penalty.
If they go there, it's a penalty because
But
it's
you know what?
Yeah,
That's,
you kick them from behind anyway. Yeah.
but,
if they go
but-
there, it's a
but-
penalty.
Yeah, South Africa has a case anyway.
But you know what I like? That there are players that could speak up. You know, Coted'Ivoire.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, no,
wait.
he's going to give it. It should be a penalty.
Penalty.
Yeah,
Penalty.
it is a penalty.
Remember, I
it is
said
a penalty.
if they go that
It
side,
is a
it's a
penalty.
penalty.
What is that? Please, can they get through the set again? Oh.
But remember, when I looked, I said if
Yeah.
they go that side, it's a penalty.
Yeah, said if it's on the line, it's a
If
penalty.
it's on the line, it's a penalty.
It's not even on
Oh,
the
it's
line. It's
inside.
in the box. He kicked
it
him
is.
from behind.
But
It
this
is
is
a penalty.
this is when you say this is what VAR is supposed to do.
To do. Yes.
Not.
Do you
Yeah.
think now, right? Do you think the two superstars in this game have come to play?
Yes,
Because
exactly.
Pesitao caused the penalty.
Exactly. Exactly.
Osimhen also caused the penalty.
Oh, what does poor Osimhen, what does
Oh my
Victor,
God.
got to do to get a goal?
The prophet, he has not finished paying.
But they have to give him a yellow card.
Yes. They have to give because it's a
they
it's
have
a
to
yellow
get a
card.
yellow card.
And he scored the goal, right?
Who?
The guy who called the penalty scored the goal.
Yeah.
It's a very,
He's
very
a defender.
interesting.
Yeah, he's a defender.
It's a
Yo.
very interesting turn of events.
This is crazy.
Yes, but this is football.
Now you are going to have
No.
a South African-based goalkeeper. Oh no, okay, no.
No, that was a penalty.
No, it is a penalty. It is a penalty.
Oh, this is crazy.
No, it's a penalty.
Yeah, it's a penalty.
But this is it obvious? Yes, it was. Had you missed it as a ref? Yes. This is what VAR
That- this is what VAR
Look,
is about.
I have to say something. Like, to the camera crew at the back, I've never
We don't
seen
want to hear anything. We don't want to hear. We don't want to hear anything.
You see why I told you that they have to hang on.
Yes.
They're going to use him in
But
the extra
remember
time.
my prediction. I said 90 minutes 1-1.
Oh, now you're prophet now.
90
Yeah,
minutes
you said
1-1.
it. Yeah.
I said, what did I
Yeah.
say? 90 minutes
It's 1-1. Oh gosh.
Mokwena.
I've always
It's
said
a goal.
a penalty is not a given goal.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a goal.
Not.
No, look, the ball has done well, but a penalty is not a given goal.
Pesitao couldn't take it.
Hey,
Nobody should take his penalty back.
Tebza.
Don't wait
get
like we
this.
did against
It's a goal.
Morocco.
It's a goal.
Mokwena.
You could cut the tension with a knife. It's a goal.
Yes, boy! Yes, boy! Yes, boy! Oh, my watch even broke.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes, son. Yes, son.
Oh,
we're
now
still
it's
in
game
it.
on.
No, no. But Papa Jeff, remember what we said about substitutions?
Yes.
If you make the wrong subs and you become too defensive,
Yeah.
now you must
Yeah.
not. But you did say extra time.
Yeah, I told him to wait for extra time. Wait for extra time.
See, you must
wow.
not prophesy. You must just use your game experience.
Yeah.
No, but I
Because
called it.
there was space for South Africa to score.
Yeah.
And they deserved
Opportunities.
it.
They deserve
They
it.
deserved it.
They deserve it.
Now I hope
They
they've
played
learned from
well.
it. No, I hope they've learned from it.
Look at that goalkeeper. Why are you diving to the right? The ball went to the left. What kind of jaga nonsense is that? Oh,
He chose where to go.
what kind of jaga goalkeeping
But
is that?
hey, here's my thing. Then the question becomes from a Nigerian perspective.
Yeah.
Was the goalkeeper fed information? This is because you should know.
Yeah.
Because Ronwen was not diving there because suddenly he felt
Yes,
like diving
yeah,
to the
yes,
right.
yes,
Information from analysis
Yeah.
is that important to a point. That's why you see goalkeepers sitting with
Papers and
water
stuff, yeah.
bottle of who's supposed to do what and where. So, but comes interesting because now we know that it's extra time. But here's the thing from a neutral perspective, Papa J.
Yeah.
You are Congo, you are Cote d'Ivoire, you're watching this. Who would you like
To
To play.
to play?
Nigeria.
Nigeria, because it's easier to win.
Nigeria. Nigeria.
Among those four
Nigeria.
teams, Nigeria
South
looks
Africa. South Africa is robust
yeah.
in the game plans, game strategy. They are robust.
Nigeria can be anybody's wife.
Yeah.
At any time.
They gotta get this far. I've passed it down.
Pay back.
You know, Papa. I remember somebody becoming quite the wise man. He said, "Does Pesitao have the divine right to be on the field?"
Who says so?
Did you see what Pesitao did?
I just could feel a vibe that person out.
Guys, do you think Osimhen's confidence has been dimmed a bit?
Never.
Yes.
Yes.
Never.
Now, yes.
Yes.
Never.
Now, yes.
He's a winner.
Now,
Yeah,
He's
now,
a
yes.
competitor.
now, psychologically,
Nah.
it's like, what's
Nah.
happening to me?
Now, because they want to score a second goal to be a cushion, so they can start playing on that, killing time
And even
until
him,
the final
on a
whistle.
personal level, like,
know,
why
you
is it that when I score, it's not a goal? And even when I don't score, I don't get a chance to score. Like,
Look,
it's
He doesn't have those issues. He's a sniper.
He's human. He's human.
No, but I think it's where your mentality as a player, you have to be strong. Then you are able to say, what is it that you say? You've got to believe in yourself that much that even after that, you are now standing where you are saying,
South
I still
Africa
be-"
deserved the equalizer. They could even get the winner.
Ah,
actually.
go quick. He was free.
Ooh.
No way. No way.
Now the pressure
Keep it under
is on.
pressure. Keep them at. Oh, Lord.
Now the pendulum has swung in.
Your evidence came to play today, eh?
There's evidence that this
Yo.
evidence, there's enough evidence that he's ready to play.
Because for me, there were no reason for Osimhen goal to be disallowed.
No, the goal should not.
Yeah, the goal
No.
shouldn't have been
Remember when I said,
disallowed.
I said there's nothing that
There's
said,
nothing. They
but
want the goal.
that far back.
And when they went back to the yes.
And let's give credit to the
VAR.
to the South African players.
South
for pushing.
African players.
Player,
for
yes,
pushing.
yes.
Yeah, if they hadn't pushed,
If they hadn't pushed, you know.
They had a case. They knew they had a case.
Oh, play. Pace.
And you know one thing that I realized about the South Africans, they also have a second screen on their bench.
Oh yeah, on the bench,
yes.
yes.
Almost all
That's
the
a good
teams.
point.
No, Ghana
That's a
didn't.
good point.
Oh God, that's why you went
No,
home.
That's a good
but remember,
point.
Papa,
That's why you went home.
with the screen, you can only watch live. You can't watch the replays.
Oh.
Because if you're watching the replays, it then becomes you are now trying to influence you. But hey, sometimes you know
No,
these
but
teams.
then-
These
if
teams
you
Morocco was
yes,
doing it. Morocco was doing
And-
it.
and
They were
DStv
watching replays.
Yeah, DStv
Then
you
slow
can watch.
motions.
DStv you can watch.
Yeah.
DStv.
Oh.
Damn it, man!
Communicate.
Oh my gosh, you could cut the tension with a knife.
Don't shoot pass!
Hey.
Debza!
No, don't shoot.
Come back,
come back.
Recycle, free kick.
Look at Lookman.
Look at Lookman, he's looking. Lookman is looking.
Look what he's looking. What am I doing here?
Out of steam. They took the steam out of him. He should get a yellow.
He should get a yellow. That's
See, there, don't try be greedy.
Yeah.
There, don't turn. Pass the ball, the passer. Pass the ball.
This one was
blasted against his
Oh.
play.
No,
But-
communication.
But he was supposed to scream. The one was coming
leave
to take
it,
the
leave it,
shoot.
yeah.
Leave it.
Yeah. Communication.
But you know, Papa Jeff, how quickly things happen in football. Eh?
Yeah, but the one was coming. The one
Say
was
jump,
coming.
says
so-
jump.
Yeah,
the one.
Leave it.
Because sometimes it's not about the way that you say, but you just screaming will get someone's attention that you are there. And then they'll know
Oh
what
my
to do.
gosh, guys.
Tebugo.
This is
Ooh,
Mokwena.
Mokwena.
No, not Mokwena. Remember what I said about
cannot watch
Modiba?
Papa Jeff.
Remember I said when Sundowns played Chiba,
Modiba scored against the
This is it.
Who's lying on the floor? Yes, put Lookman on the floor for punishment. For conceding this.
No,
that's his
see,
punishment.
I'm not going to watch the goal. I'm going to watch you.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, Modiba.
I'm too old for this.
I'm too old.
I'm too old for this kind of drama.
Yeah, this is football. Football can kill you dead.
A real death.
It can kill you a real death. I can't take this. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was
down.
game over. That was game over.
It's the juju. That's the only explanation I've got. It's
my
the
God.
juju.
Let me tell you one thing about Juju. I'm from West Africa. Juju, you cannot use it to do good. You can only use it for evil.
It's only Ghana using juju in their football on the continent.
Oh man, I think
Come on.
I think we're going to extra time. That was the set moment.
Yeah,
for the goal.
yeah. That was the closing
Oh,
ceremony.
Pessy. Pessy's playing rugby. It's up and under.
Nigeria definitely need the break.
They need a break, yes.
Yeah, a water break, whatever break they can find.
But the second, the goal by South Africa has really pumped up their confidence.
Yeah, the equalizer killed Nigeria.
Yeah.
But that's what happens with an equalizer. Because it brings the ascendancy, the
True.
belief is back again. Now you've got to be able to say, what was your original plan? How do we then go?
And then so I was talking to some former players, right? And they tend to have the belief that once you score at equalizer, it gives you the belief that the game is yours.
Psychologically,
That
it's
the
yours.
game is yours
Yeah.
because if you are meant to lose, you would
Yeah.
have lost by the first goal.
Yeah.
You know, but now that you scored, that means that you really have.
No, Chukwueze. Hey.
But they're playing him on the wrong position.
Yeah.
He's supposed
Well,
to be this side.
It should be more
This side.
on the left
On
side.
the left side.
They're playing him more centrally.
Yeah.
Mudau is still looking
Hey,
back.
Yeah.
now I'm still remembering how we navigated through the defense amongst those Nigerian
My,
players.
my question is to those in North Korea who were praying. How's the prayer coming along?
No, now they have to go to India.
Oh my goodness! You see that moment?
If only he would have slid.
Oh my gosh! There should be heart monitors on set.
Oh.
Heart monitors on
Game
set.
finishes 1-1. We're now going to go into extra time.
Extra time.
What do you as a coach say? Or is it now adrenaline? Is it the players? Is it individual brilliance that's going to come more than anything
It
else?
shouldn't be something very new to all the teams
Yeah.
at this level of the competition. You have to be prepared mentally for that. That the game has a lot of chances to go into extra time. You have to just to galvanize your troops and players and the bench actually to try to make something to make them fresher, and they try to do because they haven't used all this the substitute, so they can now introduce
Talking
new
about
blood.
that fresher part, South Africa played it until extra time and penalty shootout in their last game.
Yeah.
How does that then affect them here in
It
terms
can't
of...
affect our professionals. It can't affect them.
He can't even talk. He now wants to type. He wants to send the starting the substitution.
No. I know what he's doing. He's promising those prophets some money. Please, give us a second go. $100,000.
No, what I'm actually doing is updating our Fut-Afrique lovers.
My brother, this is not about Fut-Afrique.
On-
No,
on-
we're
I
still
don't
in the
believe
game.
that.
We're still in the game. We
One
understand.
house. We have order. This is not Ghana. Can we have order?
we understand the football is not there from Nigeria. Now you're now updating.
Order.
Okay, let me be honest. You know, Nigeria.
Also, you were not honest at first.
Let me tell you, I've needed a hard monitor for the last 5 minutes because a lot of pressure has been put on the Nigerian defense. Mokoena, we all know he was dangerous with long-range efforts, and the more Nigeria concede those free kicks close to the box, they're actually shooting themselves in the foot. I want the manager to bring in something fresh and solid in the middle of the park.
Who?
Because it's in the middle of the park.
Do you have
that
anybody?
Nigeria.
But
you
here's
have
my
anybody?
thing. Right now, from a South African perspective, if you were to say now we're bringing another striker, there is nobody else who is a striker of because you're looking at the bench and who's going to be able to come. You've got now more midfielders that would be the ones that come. So from a Nigerian perspective, who do you see coming that's going to be able to
Okay,
then
well,
influence them?
off the bat, I know who should be taken out. Onyeka should be taken out. He's tired. You know, he's getting outnumbered in the midfield there. And I feel like the Nigerian attack also, you know, their heads dropped after what happened, after that decision. It's clear. They're not as, clinical with the passing as they were between the 65th minute and the 75th minute. I felt like they were playing the better football at the time. But now South Africa has the momentum, and they could close off this game if they could keep the same momentum. You know, it's a nice thing for the Super Eagles that there's this break because they needed to catch their breath.
But
if there was no break.
But I wish that the Pesario has pinpointed his
lapses, the weaknesses,
especially the
it's
right
in the
back,
midfield.
the right back, because most South African, the threat from South Africa, from
Coming
Bafana,
from
they're coming from the right, the
left.
right, no,
So,
no, the right,
left.
the right.
Oh,
Papa
they're
Jeff,
right,
right.
there.
They're
Okay.
No,
right.
Papa,
They're right there.
here's a question. In South Africa, we know a coach Tobejan would say, football will kill you a real death.
Death.
The man was celebrating his second goal. We were down and out.
It will kill you. It will kill you.
That's just football.
I tell you.
Football will kill you dead.
Kill you dead.
Real
Real dead. Papa Jeff, how many times did you die watching that?
Yeah, that's why I don't put emotions when I watch the
I
game.
died a real death twice.
now, looking at what you are wearing, I don't think you identify as a Nigerian right now. You are probably trying to be a Senegalese or something.
It is an ECOWAS community.
Yeah, he's looking for a way to run away. You know.
Yeah.
No, if this game goes to penalties, I think South Africa have the better chances of winning.
Yes,
the
they
game.
have an edge when it comes
they
to
have
that.
an edge.
They have a very good goalkeeper. It's my first time to see a goalkeeper saving four penalties.
And this is the first time we're seeing Nigeria playing extra time in this tournament.
And
But I've always said,
so which means that South Africa has more experience than Nigeria
when
in
it
this
comes to
particular
extra
competition.
time. You know, I actually felt like South Africa would be a bit tired from the Cape Verde game, and the fact that they've traveled different cities during the course of the tournament.
The game is not over yet, because the last time Nigeria played in Coted'Ivoire in AFCON, it was in 1988. Was it 1988? No. Yes, 1988, and they played in the final against Cameroon. So.
But that's Modal. You can go who all you want.
Whoa. He's alone. He's alone.
Don't try shoot from
You
there.
see?
Just recycle.
You see how intelligent the defender is?
Yeah.
Yes. He didn't fall down.
Yes.
You see?
Great defending.
Great defending.
That is the
This
art
is
of
how
defending.
Vala should have defended when he considered penalty.
Guys, as you speak about penalties, did anybody see Osimhen whispering to the ear of Ikon?
Yeah.
I feel like when it comes to penalties, the Nigerians are not so confident, because what would he be whispering? What would he be whispering? Like what could he be saying to him?
What are you
now
telling
to take it low and hard?
But then if you had already practiced, you would know what to do. You wouldn't need an Osimhen to come
but when you're facing Rowan, you have to think twice.
But remember what has happened. This is a keeper that just saved 4 penalties.
Yes, but then you would have rehearsed before the game, so you know how to. You wouldn't need somebody coming to tell you.
It may just be reassurance. You know you've trained. You know you've trained.
Yeah.
You know, stick to what you do.
Victor's a leader in that dressing room. Very vocal.
So he's the one that offers bonuses.
Maybe he might as well, because he can afford them.
Very passionate.
But a big game of Victor is not playing in terms of pressing, because Victor would have pressed. If you look at the way that South Africa
tired.
He tried in the second half, though.
No, in the second half, I think he looked better when they were attacking more.
It is the first time to play extra time. So
for Nigeria.
Yeah, so for Nigeria, so they don't have that kind of experience. But South Africa has been there, seen that. So you see,
that's a defense splitting. Touch.
Every time Nigeria tries to.
No.
Yes.
Well done.
Now you can see coaching. Told them don't use air balls. Keep it low and shoot from the outside.
Someone was free on the other side.
Extra pass tips.
Junior! Junior! How many times did I call you? Please. Don't run commentary on this game, please.
No, but I don't like the fact that you're very nervous, and when you're nervous,
calm down.
you're very quiet.
Calm down.
Why are you so quiet?
Should we get you away from Cape Verde?
Is it the 100 rand bet?
He sees the 4th star on the jersey.
Is it
no, but
is it the nerves? Is it
no, definitely, South Africa have, they're in the ascendancy right now.
Nollywood that play.
He's lying.
Made in Napoli. But the question is that with so many Nigerian players playing overseas, the humidity and where they are, would it not affect?
Where did they grow up?
Yeah.
But if you not play there, you don't acclimatize to there.
Yeah, every time they're coming back to their country, so they know what to expect.
Yeah. So the good thing about the Nigerian side is that most of them played in Nigeria before they went overseas.
Yeah.
Unlike Ghana, where some of the players never played in Ghana. Some of them, their first game in Africa.
They were not born in Ghana.
They were not born in Ghana. They never played in Ghana. Their first game in Africa was during the AFCON. How do you do that? Anyways, that's for another day.
Yeah, but because you don't have your Beckham Chelsea, you don't have your Oak.
There were only 2 players, and only one of them played the whole of AFCON.
Ooh.
That could have touched the hand.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't fight for it.
Well done.
Now this.
Well done.
Now the game's going to.
Well done.
Oh my goodness.
Aish.
What a ball.
Yeah, but
And
Yeah,
the way
this
it
is how
opens
you're
the
supposed
Now it's
to play. You
now
know,
it's coming down to mental
strength.
mental strength,
Concentration.
mental fitness,
Concentration.
concentration. It's the only thing I've agreed with Junior about today.
Maybe I'm wrong,
And we
but
agree Nigeria is going home.
I have the feeling that Nigeria is panicking now.
They are panicking.
They are.
They are panicking.
They are.
They are panicking and they are tired, so they're not able to run back.
So
But now they've gone to what has always been their default play.
Yeah.
Defend.
Yeah.
And hope.
Look where Victor is.
And that's what I like about Victor. Well, Victor is jogging like the grandmother late to church. He's so tired. He's so
No, but he
tired.
has done a lot.
Yes,
He has done a lot for the country.
Look, he's given his all, because
Yeah.
if anything, you know when they say, leave everything on the field, leave everything on the pitch.
They did it.
Now you can be able to say he's left everything on the pitch.
In this AFCON of humility.
It is.
Can you imagine? African Player of the Year, scoring only one goal in the AFCON.
Yeah,
One
but
goal,
for-
one assist.
But for me, I can disappoint. I can disappoint my friend here because he doesn't deserve to be best African player. Of
He
the
doesn't
year.
deserve.
No,
Who would you give it to?
Bono, the Moroccan goalkeeper.
Never saw that.
We can't
Yeah.
be giving goalkeepers those prestigious
No. He
awards
deserves
now.
it.
Who do you think is going to
Bono
be player of the
deserves
tournament? Who do you think is going to be player of this? Of
Bono,
this AFCON?
Bono won the
Well,
UEFA.
you think it's Ronwen Williams?
No, but Bono won the Copa, the second competition in Europe, club competition with Sevilla.
Oh, with
And
Sevilla,
yes,
yeah.
he played. He was also the best goalkeeper of the whole, not the whole
Yes,
tournament
yes,
in Spain,
Spain.
and he played in the semi-final of the World Cup. So for me, he deserved it. Osimhen is not by winning the culture that you have to be the best African goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think we need
player
to
of
move
the
away
year.
from that mentality.
Yes,
Oh.
we do apply that every time.
Like, oh, the man of the match must come from the winning team. Or so, like, it's
Me, I'm against that.
Yes.
I want the best player from African best player of the year to come
Based on
from
performance.
African leagues.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like those guys that play 6 or 10 games in a year in Africa. When you're having your Mokwena, your Zwane, they're playing more than 50 games in Africa.
But I also think the challenge of playing in Africa, people don't understand.
You don't
Yeah, they
Because
don't
right now,
understand.
if they say to you, go to Gambia, you probably have to leave the continent before you, or unless you go through Kenya or
Oh,
Ethiopia.
you can even go to Europe before
Yes, you
coming
go
back.
to Dubai. before you
Yeah.
come. So those things, and in Europe, you take a 2.5 hour flight.
Hours.
You are outside of the
But
continent.
sometimes they go by bus and train.
and also there are players playing on concrete pitches in Africa.
Yeah.
And
Sand.
they're still scoring goals, you know.
Oh.
That was a tired. Yes, thank you. Bring on Yadacho. Bring on. Who's the second one? Oh no. Oh no.
You see,
From that
I
excitement
predicted
to
it.
that,
I
oh
said
no.
that keep it
And-
for extra time.
And the funny thing is, he's their number 10. And number 10 is a number that's
supposed to bring you hope.
JJ
Yeah.
wore number 10.
Yes.
Players who've worn number 10 normally have exquisite skills.
Let me tell you.
Lookman is going out. Lookman or Moses.
They've kept
you think-
Lukman quiet in this.
Do you
game.
think they're thinking of penalties right now, Nigeria?
Yeah, they're thinking of it now, right now.
Who's going to play?
Yeah, so they
So
have to.
Nigeria they're about to bring on Aribo. And why I'm saying oh no is like they've just opened the midfield. You see? They've opened the door like everybody coming. Aribo is
So
he
you're
hasn't
saying-
had a good tournament
But
so
It's a
far.
free show right now.
Now,
It's a free show, right?
It's a free show right now. No entry fee.
15 minutes left. It's a gamble.
Oh,
I have
evidence.
to use.
Evidence.
Come back, drop back.
And-
Okay, nice.
No.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
My
Get it
friend, you are
He's wearing a South African shirt.
Why is it nice when
Can
they-
someone-
but when Nigeria are doing the same thing, it's not nice. I don't hear nice here.
Can someone ask him when he became my friend?
At the rate he's saying, my friend, we should find a Pakistani guy. He can
Yeah,
find a
but
tax off
South African players, whenever they come back, they have to give them medals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
The
have
been
guy did the
excellent.
nation very proud.
I'm never on. Oh, come on, pass. Thank you.
To who?
Thank you.
He's offside already.
Offside already. Offside.
Now he's on.
Now he's on.
But then what's he gonna do?
Pass.
No!
Oh, Ron Wenson. Ron Wenson. Mr. William, Minister of...
Did he catch it?
Oh, what do you mean did he catch it?
gosh.
He's not watching the game, my brother.
No, I thought the ball went because the shot was thunder. You understand? So I
But
thought
Ron when deals with such, he handles thunder like nothing happened. What's wrong with you?
Oh,
you see, Onyeka should be substituted. He's tired. He's going to get a red card. But don't bring on Aribo. Don't
Why you
bring
look
him.
sad? You're supposed to be excited when they bring
Let
that.
me tell you, have you been to an amusement park that they just open the entrance?
It's
Anyone can come in.
It's called a free show.
Oh, my
You know when
gosh.
artists play for charity, it's a free show.
Why is the coach doing this to me?
but one thing I like about Nigeria is when you see Victor Osimhen, you see in Inacio, those are the guys who played under 17 at the World Cup.
Yes,
Under 20
yes.
at the World Cup.
You know,
and
I
they've
was
been
telling you.
groomed, yes, and
Yes.
been groomed to be now
To be where they are now.
Where they are today. This is what we have to start thinking on and develop our own players. You know, they played in Nigeria, they represent Nigeria at underage categories, and they graduated to be in the national team.
But isn't that one of the things that a lot of African teams don't have that continuation from your young juniors team?
Yes,
And that's what we lack.
Ghana used to have that when the Apia, they were there.
Jan, I mean,
They became champion of
Sula
the world.
Muntari was picked at
Muntari.
the national team at the age of
Yeah.
12 years. 12 years. Asamoah Gyan, Larry Kingston.
No. Rowan, bad decision. He was coming with a defender. You were not supposed to come out. For what?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
every chance that you. But then that was Victor again. Victor's pressure.
But when Vala is my man.
No, Mvala is like Mudau. Those two, solid as a rock. You can trust those.
I'm sure
The
after
one,
this game,
perfect one.
after this game, you hear children in Nigeria being called Ndao. The way he's showing their friends.
Hey,
Look, Victor, he's finished. Finished.
Victor's tank is on empty.
Refuel.
Good throw. Oh,
Mudau is there. Don't worry. When Mudau is there, have no fear.
Yeah, you're not doing anything, please. Nothing.
Aye.
You see, Mudau is there.
Nothing.
Aye.
Mudau is there.
but you know,
This is not FIFA. This is real soccer game. you cannot be coming here with your
Some-
FIFA tactics.
you know, it's just that most coaches are not brave. They usually go with the starting 11 they trust, you know, and also fans put a lot of pressure. But sometimes I feel like you have to catch the opposition unaware. It would have been nice to have brought in someone like a Moses Simon at this stage. You understand what I'm saying? When people are tired mentally, the concentration levels are not at the highest, then you bring on a tricky player like Moses Simon on the wings. So
Yeah, but that's what I said. When you national, I don't know if it is.
you can't drop a man of
the
of
right
the match.
naming
You know?
to call him a coach. For me, they are not a coach. They are selectors. And so
I mean, you can't put together a team in 2 weeks or whatever, and then
yeah.
think
Oof.
that
Oof.
Just keep
Why
channeling
don't
him
people
away.
want to shoot from long range? Is,
Yeah,
it,
because
but-
they
Is it
check
a-
their chances.
is it against CAF rules in this competition?
You check the probability of you scoring from there.
Is it against CAF rules to shoot from distance? In
You have to
did not
size
get
up
the
your
Nations
angle.
Cup?
Mukwena did not get the memo.
He
It was-
didn't get
He didn't
the
come to the
memo,
meeting.
Mukwena.
He missed the meeting. It was a Zoom meeting.
And there was no shedding.
It shows that Nigeria is not used to extra time.
Victor really wants to score.
There needs to be a separate medal for the finest jersey in the tournament. It must go to Nigeria.
Now you become a fashion designer.
Now you become
It must go to Nigeria.
Soccer will humble you.
if football fails, then you look for the other thing.
Oh,
Yes.
they should take him out. They have to take him out.
Who?
Victor. He's tired.
That was
Even
a,
though he's
It's
still
out
causing
of-
trouble.
that was a thunderbolt.
Oh yes.
But he who deals with thunderbolt dealt with it accordingly.
Oh, but Runwin. Oh, what a keeper.
Who?
Ronwen Williams. You know, I heard he used to play with Super Sports United at some stage.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's the very same goalkeeper in Egypt 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 2019. Was it him? Yeah?
See,
Ronwen is still struggling with that shoulder.
No, but it's nothing new. He can do with it.
Ooh, we're getting closer to penalties. Yo.
you're hoping for penalties.
Yeah, but
Guys.
penalty Nigeria lose.
Yeah. You know.
so
we
you're
don't
saying,
want that. Ooh, the nerves.
But at the way that South Africa is playing, a goal looks more likely to come from South Africa.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, but
conserving their
football is a
energy.
crazy game. It
It
can come
is.
out of nowhere from Nigeria.
Yeah, I mean we've seen you know, our tired friend Victor, extremely tired Osimhen.
No, but
you know,
is
hit a
Victor
shot.
tired, or is it because he's now stretched himself?
No, it's tired.
please,
Hey, he's playing some
No,
Amapiano. Or is it Afrobeat?
I'm getting the party ready. the Amapiano party, I'm getting it ready.
Oh my goodness.
We should ask the producer, Colissia, to prepare for the Chisanyama after the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
today we are Brian the Eagle.
We ride the eagle.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but it's been a good game.
Yeah. But I knew that we were going into extra time.
But if Victor had scored that second goal, you know, it was over. If he had scored that second goal, it was over.
No, he scored, but they were foul. There were nothing wrong with the goal. Nothing at all. But they were foul.
So unfair.
Yeah.
So unlucky.
Yeah.
'Cause if that's-
today I've pressed the VAR.
If that second goal had counted,
Yeah,
it was
finish.
over. We're done. Then I win my 100 rand. I'm just looking at it from here. I can't touch it.
You use that money for transport.
I will use it for extra petrol.
No, transport to Nigeria. you need to go and console.
Because you know, everything has become so much more expensive. 100 rand can't even do anything to your petrol tank. You know, I put 300 the other day, but it wasn't even up to half. I was like,
And it went up last night.
Yeah.
You see.
Today Wednesday. Yes, it went
Yes.
up today.
So that's why I need these little deals. We keep hustling.
Oh.
By betting on Nigeria. That's a lost investment.
Oh.
Oh, well.
No.
Gary Rathbone.
Hey, Oba. Oh, okay. Because I see everybody giving quiet. I'm like, are we on a break? What's cooking?
Yo, what a game.
But you become quieter during the game. Is it the nerves? Is it the stress?
Nerves.
Is it?
Neves. He was counting on Victor
Incredible stress.
You went from
and
you
Simon
went,
Moses.
you went from celebrating a second goal.
Simon Moses, yes.
Simon Moses and Lookman. Today, did you see them?
Oh, no way
In
to
the
be seen.
pocket. In the pocket. They're in prison right now.
Look, man. You know.
but honestly, I just
They didn't
felt
come to
like
play.
it's just fans would
Okay.
have complained if they flipped the tactics around and brought them on at a stage like this. I think they would do much better. You bring on a Lookman and Moses Simon
So
at this stage.
if the game was to end now, give me your man of the match. Because now it may just be a goalkeeper's decision in terms of if we go to penalties.
Evidence. I'll probably give it to evidence as well.
I give it to Mudau.
Oh, yes, Model
For me, it's Vala.
Yeah,
I would-
yeah.
I think Mvala, the one thing that's going to be
I would give it to
against him,
Mvala.
the penalty is
The
the
penalty.
penalty.
Yeah.
No, but
It's part of the game.
South Africa didn't lose because of the penalty.
There's the one thing about Sithole playing in the middle, he plays very well. But when you're looking for him to be an attacking-minded player,
Guys, I don't want you when you put the ball high.
corner.
Oh no.
Put it on the ground.
Come on, boys.
But
Nervous times.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
What,
Let me tell you
Are you
guys.
prophesying?
Let me tell you guys all something.
Go deeper, men of God.
Like your fellow
After-
Nigerians.
Wait,
Preach.
he knows what I'm about to say. After that penalty was scored, who did I say they should bring on? Kenneth Omero.
Mero, yeah.
Close off the game. This is a semi-final. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure like the right substitutions were made and at the right time.
It's not make sure, ne?
He's not make sure.
It's not make sure for Nigeria today.
It's not make sure, definitely. But I felt the coach should have been a bit more shrewd after the penalty, and just taking that gamble, brought on Kenneth Omero, made it a back six.
Yeah, but by that time, South African mind were already made up to come back to the score.
But hey, you know
Make
how
it a
hard it
back
is to say
six.
once you've gone that defensive,
Yeah.
one momentum is against you,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But now South Africa equalizes, but now you don't even have a way of going forward because the players
Yes,
that you have
yeah.
on the field are not offensive-minded players.
They pass the ball back.
Yeah, it's players that go, I'll be at the back and I'll wait for you to come at me.
I don't know what Victor did to the coach. Why is he on punishment? Huh?
Who?
Victor. He's
Which one?
tired.
Well, look, Victor, there are two Victors today.
Victor Osimhen. He's tired.
No, but then they probably did
Victor
for the penalty as
and
well.
Pacey are both tired. The penalty causers are both
But
tired.
Victor is ill.
Yes, thank you. Bring in better
Murphy.
substitution. Bring Murphy.
So you have faith now.
He's not his usual self. You can see how he walks.
So
No, he's tired.
here's
This is a very good substitution.
Here, while it's a very good substitution, you said we're going to penalties. Do you have faith in him scoring penalty? Because those are some.
Murphy, yes.
You
Yes.
have faith in him. You have faith in him.
Prolific.
Have
beating
you seen him
Williams.
taking one?
Yeah,
Where?
in his club side. He's a very good striker.
So if it was between him and Victor, you would take. Who?
But now South African
no, I
defense
mean, Victor
is
is a,
relaxed now because the target man is gone.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh no. Watch Murphy. He's a very good striker. They should even be more worried about Murphy at this stage.
I don't like it when Pacey is collecting the ball. He's giving a lot of the balls away from there.
He's kind of having a free roll.
Pacey.
He doesn't mark anyone.
No,
He
but
does.
I get him having a free roll. Where he is, he's an hour half
And
with
he's
the
a
ball.
dangerous if he gives
And
the
you know
ball
those,
away.
those pretty passes.
Yeah.
It doesn't become pretty. It becomes messy, and not the Argentinian either.
Yeah.
What a beautiful game of football.
Yeah, this is so. We cannot. This is a a
This is a semi-final.
This is a
It's
semi-final.
worthy of a semi-final.
Now South Africa now is waiting for the penalty
Penalties.
shootout.
Yeah.
Hey, but
Yeah, they have faith in the goalkeeper.
But then, this is football. That's the thing.
There's no guarantee.
There's
that
no
what happened
guarantee.
The last time will happen again.
You
Yeah.
see, Nigeria came into the competition quite light in the midfield. You know, we didn't have players like Wilfred and Didi available to us. So when you asked me earlier, like who the coach should bring on, because the midfield, I think South Africa have won that today. You know, all the coach could have done was just shut up shop at the back. And
No.
South
I disagree with
Africa,
You can't stand still. You
can't-
have to
yes,
play.
for 30 minutes.
was it 30 minutes where we scored that
No,
penalty?
but
No. Oh.
I think he's offside, but
Oh.
but I thought it was offside. It looked offside.
Ash, VAR is going to look at it. It's penalty. It is a penalty. It is a penalty. It is a penalty.
Guys, I told you Murphy is a problem. I told you he's a problem.
It
You
is
see
a
that?
penalty. He missed it.
If you didn't touch it at all,
No,
unless,
he didn't touch
unless it's an offside. If it's an offside, then it's
But I respect these two sets of players because they're fighting for every
VAR still
decision.
checking.
Coted'Ivoire
But
didn't
for
do that
me,
against
he's not offside. Unless he's offside. But if he's not offside, it is a penalty.
By the way, it's taking time.
Yeah, VAR takes time. They have to analyze from all angles.
Oh, this coach. Now you've gone to use all your substitutions. As in used them.
So there's no penalty
As
taken.
in this coach. I'm not
But
like
you said you
giving
trust
this
Mofi
guy-
to take a penalty.
No, I'm saying the coach. He's like, he's making me upset in this game because the defenders sitting on the bench, they're supposed to be utilized. South Africa's on fire today, guys. Fire.
The longer they take, the
Let me
more-
tell you
Yeah, the
something.
more-
I'm not going to be upset if South Africa win this game. Do you know why?
Or win.
Because both teams have put everything on the field today. This is a
Oh,
good
they did.
semi-final.
This is yes.
This is
it's
a-
worth of a semi-final.
It has the controversy, it has the skill,
If
it
it's not
has
if
the
it's not an
tension.
offside, it is a penalty.
But that's what I said. It looked offside, but clearly they haven't looked at the offside, or it's not offside.
Yeah, it is a penalty. It is a penalty.
Eish.
He didn't touch.
Two
he didn't-
penalties.
He didn't catch the ball. Not even a glimpse.
No, but it's not a penalty because it's outside the box.
Oh,
Oh yeah, true.
He's just the last defender. He's not a penalty.
Oh, like outside the box.
he's not on the line.
No, it's not on the line.
That's a very tricky one. But then
His momentum carries him into the box.
Yeah, but
it's just on the line. It's just
It's just not on the line.
No, that's what. No, it's not on the line. It's not on the line.
it's a very, very tricky one, eh?
Because if there's a foul, this is where the foul is.
It's a free kick.
This one is tricky.
But the ref might not give it. You know
He
why?
will give it. He will give it. He will give
Penalty.
it.
But it's not it happened outside the box.
It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. This is VAR for you. And
Red
the
card.
red card, yeah.
Woo! What a game.
Now you need to. Now Williams.
But it's not a penalty because it happened outside the box.
No, it's a free kick.
It's a free kick.
Well, guys, what did I tell you about Murphy coming in?
He's offside.
He's offside.
He's offside.
Well,
But he's offside. If he's offside, then oh my-
nah, this is not a penalty.
this is not a
This is not a
penalty.
penalty. It's a free kick. It's not a penalty. First of all, he seems to be offside, and
He's offside.
he was tackled out of the box.
It's his pace that makes him
No,
look
but
offside.
we don't judge momentum. We check where the foul happened. Where the foul happened is what matters.
Yeah,
So it's not a penalty.
It's not a
It's
penalty.
a free kick.
Yeah, it is a free kick. Yeah, it's not a penalty.
1-1 the free kick. Leaves the phone, please.
But he wasn't the last defender.
No, but that was.
He was the last defender.
He was.
He was the last
He
defender.
was the last defender.
He
Oh.
was the last defender.
And that was a goal scoring opportunity.
But no, in Nigeria, they wouldn't have even scored.
Oh
But
my
no,
God.
Nigeria, they wouldn't.
What do we do about Ghanaians? Especially.
Do you know what they're going to do? They're going to try everything possible to get a penalty in this last 5 minutes. What? I promise you.
Which is true, that's all they can do. They're going to use the pace of Murphy.
Lepesa is out.
Yeah, no, you've got to, because you've got to sacrifice.
You can't say without the defender.
Yeah, I would have sacrificed Pesita. He looks
You
like tired.
sacrifice a midfielder and put a defender.
They're going to try get a handball here.
No, Iheanacho's going for it.
Yeah.
He has not had enough game time to have that confidence.
He doesn't have that adrenaline. Yeah.
Oh, Williams.
That was very weak.
So do we agree that was some good refereeing?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
No, well, look, I think the offside part.
Yes.
How did you miss the offside part? Because that's where you start checking. You start saying, because you go on offside, is it offside? If not, then you then
But
go
the
to
decision of giving him a red card is still very questionable.
Right?
Maybe the last man. Maybe the last
it
man.
It looked like an offside, really.
No. That's why I said offside when he started going.
But Murphy is a very fast player, so. Okay. South Africa.
But this changes the whole last couple of minutes.
Yes. And it killed the
Yeah,
momentum.
but I would like now South Africa to be very wise, because now Nigeria will take advantage of one man,
numerical advantage,
and push forward. So South Africa, with the game plan and the strategy, they can put the ball down and then proceed by. Oh, now, yes.
Facey, put pressure.
Nice.
This is tired.
Hey.
And they need to stop kicking the ball with no direction or no action.
It's less than 3 minutes before the end of the
No,
game.
but they're going to be a short time. Remember,
so they're going to penalty shootout.
Yeah,
this is the second half.
Penalty shootouts after this.
No, there's not going to be at the time.
Yeah, but even
Well, probably about 2 minutes.
No, because the penalty.
They'll add about 2 minutes.
Penalty?
No. Corner.
Wow.
Corner kick. Well, we came to the end of it, and now so we have to go to penalty shootout. Well done.
That was
Well done. You see why I say he's my man?
Yes. No, I agree with you. Actually, you asked me about the man of the match.
No, I still go with Mudau. Between him and Mudau, Mudau is put
Mudau. Mudau.
No, Vala had a very big job to keep in check Victor.
Mudau kept Moses Simon.
Go with him. Why are you dropping back?
I'll give him a card.
That's a second yellow. That's a second yellow. Isn't he already on a yellow card?
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's not.
He's a yellow ball.
He's a yellow ball now.
Do not give yellow balls cards like that.
Look
Why is he taking the ball? Now he's wasting time. He's tired.
He's recuperating.
No, but honestly, professional foul. They'll say my country.
He took one for the team.
He took one for the team. Can you see they're clapping on the bench?
Two.
Oh, you're right.
What I tell you? 2 minutes and you like,
South Africa has won.
South Africa is won.
Junior, would you just be silent back there? You know? Let's go.
Yeah, this is experienced team do when it comes to situations like this.
You don't have time for you to be on the floor.
But he's hurt.
Now they're lining up penalty players.
No. You're lining up penalty players, but you're also checking the opposition. Who does what? Who's the most likely to be able to then say?
I show all this information before the game. You don't need to be drafting things up.
No. You then say.
My coach.
You
now he brings on Coted'Ivoire.
You look at the players that are on the field now.
No.
So you then go based on the players that are on the field now.
You
would have had Victor as one of the takers. Victor's not on. Who are the guys that are most likely to be able? So from a South African perspective, Snesi Pomali would be sharing who's likely to do what and what must.
That what's also formed like the basis of your substitution.
Oh, guys.
Went for the beauty.
Calvin Bassey.
Come on.
Calvin Bassey has been one of my players of the tournament. Calvin Bassey. He's been rock solid for Nigeria.
At the back.
At the back. I'll put him in the team of the tournament.
Ekong also is not bad.
Yeah. Calvin Bassey, Ekong, they've also been solid. We should give them
mention
credit.
the 5 players that you believe are going to take the penalty for Nigeria.
Bassey is going to take one. Ian Acho is going to take one. Murphy is going to take one. Ekong is going to take one.
Okay.
It will be the very first time they take penalties in this competition. Nigeria. So they lack experience. So
but
South Africa has an edge.
But their penalties are not going to be as bad as Cape Verde's.
But I agree with the red card now. It's a clear goal scoring opportunity that's
Yes.
been denied because you are within the goal frame. That alone says to you that's a red card offense. And you are the last, so you are the last defender. Clear.
Oh, I think the game is over.
Yeah, no, the game is over.
It's over.
So they brought
They get-
Kenneth on to do what? To take penalties.
Penalty. You have to get your best shooters.
So the lottery of penalties now. And
It can be.
Is
you
it the
can-
lottery with
you
Williams there?
No, it's not the lottery.
Okay, my brother made a mistake. He meant the packing of luggages.
well, last time I recalled, Ghana, you know, they are experts at packing.
That is why I'm here for you.
you know,
That's why I'm here for
at
you.
the first round.
I'm going to assist you in the packing of all your bags.
Oh man.
So that guy that you saw with the goalkeeper coach, Snesi Pomali, one of the best analysts ever. When Chiefs let him go, I was shocked that they let him go.
Oh.
But what he did, he's gone to study. He's got a UEFA.
Yeah.
I mean, he's empowered himself to a point whereby if there's an analyst in Africa that's better than him, I doubt. Be you Morocco, wherever, he'll be able to tell you. I mean, that man can even watch you warm up and be able to tell you who's going to do what.
Wow.
You are putting the fear of God into my brother here.
I don't know what that information was for, but thanks for it anyway.
So he's one of the best in terms of he would have shared that information. They would, because you as you know, Papa Jeff, you then go, who are the first 7 likely penalty takers?
Penalty takers.
And then you then say, where are they going to go? Let's look at what did they do the last time and how. And then you're able to then move from there. Any confidence on your side, eh? Are you confident about your penalty takers, or you've left it to God?
Well, so you can't leave it with you know, 2 English-speaking countries meeting in the semi-final with 2 goalkeepers, both playing in South Africa. Wow.
For me, there is part of, as a South African, did I expect Bafana to get here? Anybody
No.
that says so, there's probably 0.0001%.
Yeah.
They
Nobody
got
was
here.
expecting them.
They got here, well done.
Well done.
But having
Beyond
gotten here,
expectations.
they did not embarrass themselves.
No, not at all.
They've actually held their own. So you then say, hey, if they win, they get to the final.
It's
well
a
done.
bonus.
And from a Nigerian perspective, I've got Nigerian friends who were like, this coach
No,
must
they,
not even go
they
to
did
the...
well too.
I mean,
compared to the last, compared
I've
to
got
the last
Nigerian friends
AFCON.
who
They
says
did well
to me,
too.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
Godwin says to me,
I'm
says,
proud.
why is this coach going to the AFCON? I mean, that's what he said.
Yeah,
But now
I was one of them, and even in this game for me, he messed up a little bit because
How?
I would have brought on Kenneth Omero after the penalty was scored. I still stand by it. He should have he should
you
have
can
shut
just
off
keep your
the
seat.
game.
Don't
Football game, it's about technique and tactics.
Yes,
Yeah.
that should have been the tactic. Turn
No.
it into a back
You
six,
can't just
back
change.
seven.
You can't change. Just change the players. Just
Pack
by
the
sake of
bus,
changing.
pack the-
You have also to study the
But you know
opposition.
the bus
Pull up the
what the
handbrake.
opposition, what the
Does the
opposition
bus
was
work there in
offering.
Lagos? Does the bus work in Lagos?
No, we want a raggedy bus that doesn't work. You pack that. The big one. You pull up the handbrake, bruh. But I'm proud of these 2 teams because for everyone's information, I have lived in South Africa for a long time.
But now are you now saying your allegiance are with South Africa now?
Oh,
See
if
that
they
you
make
lived
it
there.
to the final, I will get behind them.
But at the rate that you say, you're telling all these things that are South African, is it a white flag that you are waving?
Nah, like this is penalties, bro. This is football.
This is
As
William.
long as let me tell you, as long as
Your faith in your goalkeeper.
no, he's good. He could.
Based on what experience?
If it was our
Based on cheaper.
Let me tell you, if it was our backup goalkeeper, I'll be worried because Nigerians.
So
are
it's cheaper, he's got a penalty shootout experience.
I mean, he's decent.
He's decent.
He's decent.
Sundowns compared to cheaper.
He's decent.
Your player is coming to play. First of all, he needs to go and comb his hair or brush his hair or whatever.
My friend, this is football. We don't care about how he looks. He can look like.
Yeah, no. You know the way he left. He left too quickly.
He reminds me of Pokemon.
He left.
Oh my gosh! Everybody's nervous.
But you know the way he left. He's now left. He's now standing there in that. it's you don't want to be standing there. You want to get there, put it down. And
Yes,
shoot.
yes,
So with him
yes.
standing there,
Now the pressure
making
is
up his
building-
mind, pressure is building.
On his
This
chair.
is awful. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this penalty shootout.
So with the, I mean, with all that, I see Rose head.
And he's not really warmed up into the game for him to take
No.
a penalty.
Yeah, but he just came in for this.
Can you imagine you come in for this and then you miss?
You miss.
Which he's going to miss. He's missed.
Ooh.
No, guys, you guys don't know. You guys need to do your homework after. Let me give you
Look
homework.
at him now.
Oh, no.
Google Murphy. Go Google Murphy. This is a serious footballer. This isn't just. Anyway.
It's okay, just
Now you
wait.
believe.
When
He's
the
a
goalkeeper
believer
was
now.
standing.
Who's going? Tebza, again. Take 2.
Oh man. Ish.
You don't seem to
Yeah.
be confident. You don't seem to be confident in your
Oh, now I have the South African. Ish.
Your keeper is not the most.
He scored 6, missed 2.
Ish. But no matter what the outcome is, I think we can be proud of African football. This has been a
Yeah, this,
beautiful advert for African football.
This is an edition who was saying that, oh, he hasn't.
Can you imagine South Africa going home because of penalties?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can happen.
That would be the most.
Everything is possible.
It's
Very possible.
Hey.
Who's taking it?
You started prophesying.
Oh, it's Uncle Kenneth.
Uncle Kenneth.
He's the oldest player in the Nigerian team.
And you believe in him
He-
with his blue hair. Doesn't he know the green of Nigeria?
Phew. This is experience. This is street experience
Let me-
versus book
this
wisdom.
Is Uncle Kenneth. Let me tell you something. He won with the Super Eagles in 2013.
Oh.
He's a grandfather. He's played here. I'm sure they use sir for him, his teammates. Yes, sir.
When he addresses them, say, yes, sir.
You see when
Even
he
the
came.
coach.
You see when he came on. You know the person came in. Coming out. You know, greeted him on the touchline. Was like, "Hello, sir." Who's that? Is the
I hope it's not an issue of South Africa being overconfident.
No.
Now, with penalties, it depends.
No.
Keeper,
Depends.
keeper
penalties
analysis
can go
judges
anywhere.
the right way. It's yellow bone.
Yellow bone.
Yellow bones.
Giving goalkeeper sexy eyes.
Good. Well done, son. We still in this?
Ah, you went for it, huh? The
Sure,
goalkeeper.
but Unwabilis, he's built like a money truck. And like, when he does this, what do you think as a striker?
Where are you
You're
gonna
just
play the
like, where, like, you're too big, bro. But I think with big goalkeepers,
You play down.
You play down. It's always hard and low with big
It
goalkeepers.
depends.
also
It
takes-
depends on penalty taker.
Because you got to remember nerves that these players are under. As you walk in there, it almost feels like the weight of everybody's on you.
This one goes away.
Come on, Ronwen.
I know, I've seen.
He's too young to be experienced.
Oh! Rose.
What did I say?
Go fetch him. Go fetch
You
him.
said, yeah, I
Yeah.
know it. I know it from his body language.
Yeah.
I know it from his body language.
It's the hairstyle.
The hairstyle, it was too heavy.
It's too heavy.
Causes an imbalance.
Too many virgins on his.
He misjudged it. He thought that the shadow that is
It is.
But you know, I still maintain. I still maintain if I was a goalkeeper,
He had a good game. He had a decent game.
if I was a coach, I would encourage every player to hit that ball.
But
hard
you see, it's
and
not
low.
each and every player who want to take the penalty shootout here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true.
It's based
That
on
too.
confidence level.
Oh, you can put him on the list. You say, no, not me. Oh,
Oh, evidence.
Okay, what's with the celebration? Like, nothing has happened yet, guys.
No, because South Africa is ahead.
Yeah, the goalkeeper has moved.
Encroached.
Yes.
He moved.
He moved.
God has given you a second chance. Look at him. Look at him. The arrogance. You meet you at Ora Tambo. No, but
No.
No, that's a. But remember, you can move a certain meters in front. It's not that you can't move.
As
no.
long as you still keep your foot on the line.
This is Father Ekong.
you're not,
Where do you go now?
you're not gonna get him twice.
Yeah.
William, don't allow him to get you twice.
Like Omokwena.
Come on, boy. Need a save.
Ekong doesn't miss, bro.
He's puts power.
Put
He doesn't
power.
miss. He's actually one of the better penalty
So the first
takers.
one was low and hard. The second one was high and
Placed, yeah.
My goodness.
But it's even when you see the fact that both of them, Ronwen, knew where they were going.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old is this guy?
40.
That is a good question.
Do you want the football age or the real age?
The real age. You know?
I'm sure this guy probably tried to speak to them in Zulu. Hey,
Vala.
Vala.
His goal score.
Save your day.
He scored a beautiful goal in the last penalty he played. Yeah, he scored a very, very nice goal. He's
Lord Mvala. Calm as ever.
So you guys call him Lord Mvala.
They call him Lord Mvala. We call him Lord Mvala.
It's the passion in which South Africans say it. You're
Lord
not the
Mvala.
first person that
No,
might say
it's
that.
called Lord Mvala.
They say Lord Mvala.
Yeah. Come on, this one is.
Ryan, it's still your time now. Come on.
Oi.
You don't trust him.
Yeah,
don't trust him.
Hey,
I
he's
don't
a left.
trust him.
Hey,
Let me tell you, I don't trust him.
he's playing from the left. Hey,
It's Ian
too
Shaw.
quick, too quick.
Ooh, and they win.
William. South Africa's won.
Yeah.
No, South Africa's won.
Nigeria.
Nigeria's won.
He said South Africa.
Wrong South Africa. Wrong South Africa. There.
Oh man, great advert for Africa.
Yeah, this time,
Well done.
Sinos.
Great advert for African football.
Well
Mr.
done, well
Junior,
done. And congratulations.
Hopefully Ghana saw how to play football. That's what you can take
You see
from
now,
this.
Pesario, he put in people who would go in to take penalties. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
was the stress worth it?
Yes,
I needed a heart
yes.
monitor.
You have to
He could
manage
have
the
put
game.
Omero on.
No, you have to manage the game. You have, wow, he's
Wow.
crying. He can't
See the
believe it
tears.
that
Made the
they
finals.
reached the final after 10 years.
Wow.
But also, South Africa missed a couple of opportunities in this game, though.
No,
They could have closed the game in the first half.
Yeah.
But well played.
See, this is what I said, that I want South Africa to win, but I see Nigeria go through.
yeah.
Well played. Well played. Well played.
Like there's not a single penalty where Ronwen went the wrong way. Well, that's how it ends. The Eagles are going to the final. Now they're going to watch between Congo and Coted'Ivoire. Is it going to be Nigeria versus the host? But South Africa, well played. The team played well. The team gave
played
it
very
all
well.
penalties. It was always going to be a Final thoughts on the game?
Kudos to South Africa. Kudos to South Africa again. And for South Africa, they are the heroes, true heroes. What if they can say that they could have done this and done that, but they achieved a lot. Actually, after going into doldrums of African Big Show, now they've showed up what they're capable of. And I wish them very good luck, and I wish the team can stay together for the next AFCON, which is just next year.
12 months.
Yeah, 12 months.
When you say that the team can stay together, does that include the technical team or is it just the players?
Both of them, because
Both of them.
all of
You
them.
build on what you have, because
yes.
now the players know the coach.
They know the coach, they know how he thinks, and the players know themselves, they know each other very well once they are on the pitch.
But there'll also be a couple of players.
Yes, if they
that
are talent that have been groomed and coming along, we can always add them to the team.
I listen to people from Pretoria, they say Thembi Nkosi should be in the team, but I say
I don't think so.
I say nothing. Hey, well done to Nigeria. Your thoughts on the game? You look like you've lost 5 kilograms.
Yeah, I'm going to.
He won a marathon.
Let me tell you, I'm going to book an appointment with my doctor tomorrow. We check my heart rate.
Which one? Which one?
It's just for my heart rate.
The juju, the Western doctor.
See, my heart was beating with Amapiano and Afrobeat. Just watching this thing. It was a beautiful advert for African football. It had everything a semi-final needs. It had the intensity. It had the moments of drama. It had the controversial decisions. It had, the great play. And remember during the game, I said to you, if Nigeria lost this game, I wouldn't be upset because both teams put everything on the line. There wasn't anything they could have done better. I mean, obviously, I was talking to Papa Jeff. He's, the coach. I have a little issue with him. He could have been Nigerian coach. But that's an issue for another day.
It's an issue for the final.
I really pray that he has no issues with the South African Federation. They keep this man for a couple of years. Watch out for South Africa next year in the AFCON.
Ayo?
I've been sitting.
Sorry, Junior.
I've been sitting next to my brother here, and I felt his body go through all the 4 winters: summer, spring, autumn, winter. He's been cold, he's been hot, he's been sweating, all in one game. So, like I say, it's been a very, very, very interesting game. I mean, it's been a roller coaster of emotions.
I have a request. I know you know quite a number of influential people. This man likes a new outfit for everything. Please speak to the guys at Fut-Afrique to see what they can dress him with, so that he has an outfit for the final.
Unfortunately, we don't dress Nigerians.
Well, I think for me, for the team of South Africa, Bafana Bafana, the way that they played, they didn't embarrass themselves. They showed what the nation can be able to do, showed class, showed maturity in terms of how they dealt with each and every game as it played. And that's something that's important, because in tournament, it's not about the flair and every other
Absolutely.
thing. It's playing the moment.
And the most important thing about this game is the display of how we can take seriously our local leagues. PSL has given us a very good example. They didn't have...
Talking of PSL, the product has showed up that it's good.
Yeah.
My issue with PSL, next time when the national team coach asks for a week off, allow the man.
But those people, they are workers.
No, I get that, because but there's certain times you need to be able to put the national ambition.
They have to sit. The club bosses and the federation, they have to sit, and
good
the
luck.
coach.
So who must sit? The club and the good luck.
They have to. They are forced
for the good of the nation. They have
for
to.
the good of the nation.
They have to.
They have to.
But looking forward to this. I mean, now we go to the 3rd place playoff, and I believe a certain Mr. Christoph Bong said South Africa and Congo are going to a 3rd place playoff. I'm not sure where.
Congo, yes, I can say that I'm very disappointed with the way. I'm not really satisfied with the way Congo plays, but they're winning games. That's why I see them against all odds in the final.
Please ask him about the political tension in the country? Like, do you think it's going to affect the players? We might see a different Congo tonight that would motivate them?
We've been under this pressure for the past 20 years, and the players, they are now the real ambassadors. Like, that's the reason they're going to play today with the black armband. And
quick stat. You know when when Congo won the Nations Cup in 1968? And when they won it in 1974, they beat the hosts in the semi-final.
Yeah. Were you around? I spoke like you were around. You may never know.
And the first time, and it is beat us, but when you win by penalties, shootout, it's not a win, but they say that it's a victory. Yeah. Yes, it is after 50 years. And in the very 50 years is the last time that Congo won the AFCON, after beating Egypt in the semi-final in 74, and after 50 years, they're beating Egypt again.
It's 2024.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go the reverse side. Junior, Cote d'Ivoire is playing against Congo. Your prediction?
Cote d'Ivoire is going to win this game.
Hey, your prediction? Keep in mind you can go with your feelings because you would who.
Honestly, I think what's happening at the moment in DR Congo is going to motivate these boys, and I'm seeing a shock. I think they will surprise a lot of people tonight. So I'm going with DR Congo.
You're going DR Congo. Papa
yeah, but don't forget about the luck that Cote d'Ivoire has benefited from.
Luck lives there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't run off.
But how come no one is calling Cote d'Ivoire out on their juju?
Because they're playing at home.
They're playing at home.
No, it is.
So everybody is there.
They were out. How are they here? It's juju. How did they beat Senegal? It's juju.
Are you the one supplying them?
Or did you send some prophets across? The prophets got there. And
You sound so sure, you know.
No. With all that said, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we get to see between Cote d'Ivoire and DR Congo who gets to get to the final. I know Junior's model is already playing, but it's going to be an interesting game. And it's been lovely to South Africa. Keep your head up. Well played to Nigeria. Good luck, but not good luck. But hopefully, thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you over the weekend for the big final.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to watch this game.